Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very lovely Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, edmontonsportstalk.com, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Apple Music. For those watching on YouTube or listening to this on podcast, wherever you get your podcast, thank you very much. Matt Iwanyk with you here today, joined alongside Jasmine, Sidhu. And Zachary Kubusch is in the house early today.
Yes.
Coming in. Zach, thank you for coming early today.
Well, thanks for inviting me. It's always fun to be on the Hangout. It's the one time I like waking up early, unless it is to like work out like Murray was saying yesterday on the Hangout. I like getting those early morning workouts in, but this is so much better than that.
Yeah, I would have zero interest in working out before. Well, I don't work out in general, but
Fair
the
enough.
fact that Murray can get 2 workouts in before a hangout is just ridiculous.
Well, I don't know how he has time as well. Like once the golf season comes around as well, he still gets those workouts in. Like I don't think he slacks because he has. I mean,
I
I'd
think
assume
he just
has
does
extra work.
one of the 2.
Oh, really?
I think it's
Well,
off season he
just-
gets the 2 in.
just one.
I think.
Oh, okay.
We'd have to double check with him.
Well, that's quite the regiment. Like I could do it for a while, and then I'm like, oh, I'm busy this week. I'll push it aside for now. And I know it's important to work out, but I'm like, sometimes you got other things that get in the way. And I don't know how he finds time. It's pretty.
I just get bored working out. I don't want to do it. I just want it to be over.
It depends what your workout is.
True.
Also, good morning. It depends what your workout is. And then you can't live without it once you are in the groove because you realize you have so much energy and you feel good.
I know, but then the moment I miss one, I'm like, this is what life is like without it.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. And I just stop doing it again. And it just takes one.
The thing is, so when I got injured, when I injured my back, I missed that. Like I'm doing these granny exercises or I'm walking on the treadmill and I hate it, but I'm still doing it because I feel like if I don't do it, I feel lethargic.
Fair enough. Why is that a granny exercise though? Going on the treadmill.
No, not that. Well, you know what I mean. Like,
doing
She's
your
just
other-
walking very slowly.
yeah, walking very slowly and like lifting weights and stuff. Can't really.
Right. Like
do
physio
that.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
like physical. Like, yeah, that's right. So I'm just like doing like those, just still trying to move.
Yeah, just getting your body flowing. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stretching's a big one for me. Like even if I don't work out or anything, it's like you got to get a good stretch in. Even if it's in the bed, like just like stretching out your back, that like makes a day.
There are days I look out my office and you're doing stretches in the reception area.
Serious?
He's lunging and he's stretching on his body.
I'm doing weird stuff. Somebody's like, yeah. I think you asked me, you're like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm just, you got to stretch out the lower back because sitting in front of the laptop for a while and you get locked in and those 5 hours kind of fly by between, EST afternoons and the Reed Wilkins show. I'm just sitting there locked in. And then I'm like, wow, it's already like 5:40. Crazy. Or like, whenever I get a second, okay, I guess on. And then I walk around, do my things, stretch my legs. Like when I learned that in school where you're supposed to stretch technically like once every hour for 5 minutes. Or I mean, nobody really does that to be honest with you, or once every like 2 hours.
Stretching.
So I'm due. You gotta get in a yoga class. Maybe you need to do Zumba or something, like some water
I
aerobics.
tried yoga. I should try it again.
Yoga's great.
It is Pilates. Isn't that the one? That's different from...
Pilates is back. That's like the new thing. That's what like those
Is it?
Aloe
Yeah.
has those reformers now, and like that's the cool exercise. Last year it was spin.
We have
It's
so
always like
much-
something
Pickleball.
new. Sure.
We have a lot of space in here. We could do full yoga like once a month or something.
Dude,
on
I
the
would
hangout.
Yeah,
love
group
that.
EST yoga.
Group yoga. We'll bring in a yoga instructor. Actually, Fergie, I think, gave me a contact of somebody to come on the hangout one time who I thought she was yoga too. We could have her
yogi?
do a yoga class for us, and we could all do yoga together as ESTers.
That could be our Christmas party.
You want us to do a yoga party EST?
No. Anything but that, yeah. I don't know why Hernan was so against the food court idea, though.
I love that idea.
I'm
That's
so
my
against this
favorite thing.
idea too. I chimed in on the show.
Yeah, I know. I
The
remember.
idea, for those that
Excuse
missed, it was
me.
the idea we all just go to food courts and it's like a full smorgasbord of all the stuff that's at a food court. It sounds amazing.
I know.
You have
Like,
just a little bit of everything. The taste of West Edmonton Mall,
My
all in
gosh,
one.
Yeah. And then you
or
go to dessert.
Kingsway, or like whichever food court you want to go to. And
Or you
then
could pick it up and move
I
somewhere
want a little
else.
taco time while getting
Yeah.
some McDonald's fries and then like mixing it all around.
It's lovely. Yeah.
Whose idea
piece
was
of
that?
everything.
Was that Gager or was that you?
I thought it was
that was
Gager.
you.
No, it was off the air first. Before it came on the
yeah.
air, somebody brought it off the air. I wasn't me.
Well,
Maybe it was Gager or something.
don't
But I
think
was
it was
part of the
me.
room where we're
Yeah.
like, that sounds like, yeah.
Well, whenever me and my buddies have no clue where we want to eat, we're just like, "Okay, you want to go to the mall? Like, let's go to the food court." Or like my mom's sometimes picky. We go out for lunch or something, and like you could get some New York fries. Like it's so good. And actually, I found
fries.
I guess a life hack or something. Actually, probably should have thought of this before. You know, sushi. You go to I don't know at the mall. They have the I think it's called the sushi place. Actually, it's Southgate. I was there with my brother on the weekend, and it was like just an hour before closing time, and I was asking for their prices and stuff, and they had, you know, the sushi that they haven't sold yet at discount price, and it was like 30% of the price or like half the price, and you get like same amount of sushi. And I was like, yes, I'm coming here every Sunday now. Like, and it was good. Like it was like $4 for like 5 rolls. I'm like, that's it. That's all I needed. That'd be the best though. I'm serious. Like,
Hey, that's a
I love
finding
food,
the
man. I
deals.
love to eat.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
go to the food
I love
court.
deals.
I think
too,
Jay said you're gonna have a tough time the first time you move out. I don't think he's ever told you that. Just with the bill that you give to your parents and stuff for the food that you eat,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna be hit hard with that the first time you move out.
No, seriously, yeah. It's like my mom does all the cooking at home, and she, cooks for 3 people: my dad, myself, and her. But it's more for like 5, and then I use all that for like lunches or.
Well, all the fruits and stuff that you eat.
Oh yeah, big bag of mangoes. It's gonna be all frozen fruit though. I've planned it already. But anytime I go to Safeway, sometimes I pick up the bill because I'm a nice son. I know I don't need my praise or anything. I pay for groceries every once in a while. At least I can do. But I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be great once I actually go out of the nest.
Are you planning on moving out?
No, and
No, take your
not
time.
anytime
Yeah,
soon.
take your time. Save
your
don't
money.
have to.
But save your money, invest your money.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure you know that already.
I was talking to my bank. Very, very adult things.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Do it
and,
now. I wish someone told me
and
when
what's
I
your
was
pin?
your age.
Yeah, exactly. What are the 3 funky numbers on the back of your card? Yeah, exactly. But I was there, and they're like, "So, are you thinking about moving out?" And I'm like, "Not really." And they're like, "Well, if you need to invest in a home," I'm like, "No, I don't want to think about that. That's too far." Oh, Trav's sneaking
Oh,
in here
thank
with
you.
the coffee.
Sorry, Daz.
Look, it matches your
Sorry,
outfit.
guys.
No, thank you.
It's a nice shirt.
I know. It's such a nice
Nice
shirt.
pants too.
And it matches your
works
hat.
well.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yes, very nice
guys. I
outfit.
like
Yeah, the GD Liquidators hat, right?
Have a
Awesome.
go, guys. Great
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it.
So,
So Castor 1990, no alcohol service at food courts though. Well, officially.
There's always a McDonald's cup that you could get.
Yeah,
right?
a few
Yeah, you ask
cups.
for the
Everyone gets their
water
own
cup,
cup.
yeah.
Somebody brings in a couple of flasks.
okay.
Good.
I
We're
said
good.
I said this in the nasty chat, Gager and Hernan show. I said I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's a Christmas party, guys. Let's not do it in a food court. It's supposed to be like unified somewhere.
We could.
We are unified. We're unified at the table of the food court.
No, because one person get their food first, the other one's waiting.
No, we're
and
gonna
you're all
get a
having-
bunch of food and put it all on the table, family style. This.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
It's not everyone goes get. No, we just like everyone like here. You go to this place. You go to this place. We all go order. We come back, put it on the table, and we all eat everything. Full
weird.
a family style
Amazing.
food court.
Yeah, and we can go. By the time that we're doing this in early next month, it'll be Santa's around. We could go sit or find a bench near Santa.
We could. Can we
So
get
it'd be
Santa
festive.
pictures?
No, you can't. Partly like you usually have to like reserve
Yeah.
and pay money for that.
Yeah, they're actually really
And we ain't
expensive at
paying
West
nowadays.
End. Yeah.
Actually, I was at
yeah.
Bass Pro Shop, which is formerly Cabela's and stuff. They had a Santa there the day I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Decked out in like Bass Pro stuff or just
No,
like-
Santa was there.
okay.
Santa
Not
was sitting
fishing
there,
Santa, or
and no
nothing Santa?
kids were there for that one. But I was buying mittens for the Grey Cup,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
some nice warm ones and stuff. And there was Santa. I was like, "Good look, it's Santa." There was no lineup.
Yeah, that's
He's
a
everywhere,
hack.
yeah.
They go to like my friends. Some of them will go to Cabela's because they'll have just Santa there.
Yeah, that's Cabela's. Bass
you
Pro
said
Shop.
Cabela. Oh, okay.
Bass
okay,
Pro
okay.
Shop, formerly
okay,
Cabela's.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
So-
that's like a hack. yeah.
Well, when I was at Southgate too, I think Santa had just arrived. That was the first day that he was visiting Southgate, and my niece was with my brother and I, and she got so excited just walking past Santa, like the whole trees and everything like that. And she's like, "Can I call my sister? I need to talk to her." And like told her that Santa was already there, and they got so excited. So adorable. I can't wait to see Santa myself, actually.
Oh, Rip City saying best Santa in the city is when he shows up at Cabela's.
Yeah, see?
Did not know this.
I know.
I've
And
learned this year.
no lineups. I think you bring your pet too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
actually
can go
awesome,
look at the
yeah.
fishies, depending on the ones that you're at. I don't know if Edmonton has the fish. I haven't been to the Southgate one. But if you go to Calgary's, there's like a aquarium type thing you can watch.
In the mall?
Really?
In their Bass Pro Shop.
Ali went to the
I
Windermere
don't
one.
think I've seen that before.
I think it's a pretty common thing for most Bass Pro Shops. They have a big fish area. So you can watch the big fish swimming around and stuff.
I like that.
What was it? No. Brent saying, "Oh my God, some food court should promote this. I would pay a rent of a family of 8 for a table of 8." Like, right? You just a sample of everything.
It would be
Or
amazing.
like
yeah.
that's like there should be like a menu. Like we want number 1, which features this from this place, this from this place. Like you get one item from here, and they just bring it to you, and you have a nice big table.
That would be a fantastic idea.
Amazing time.
Not even for like in a mall, but just as like a one-off restaurant where they kind of have that setup where they have like 3 or 4 different fast food chains. I don't know how that would actually, work on the business side of things, but like you just show up, there's a McDonald's, there's a
everything.
Popeyes
There's a
or-
cactus in
yeah.
the mall. How about that?
There's
heard the
Chinese
Elks
food. You could
players
get
love
some
it.
Chinese food. There's all sorts of different things. Like, and it suits who we are at EST.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's us. Like we used to do, a few of us, our unsanctioned Christmas party at the Hilltop Pub, which was amazing. And I need it to reopen because I need to get back to the Hilltop Pub, which has now been closed for another 2 years or whatever it is. But that's who we are.
Was it at the top of a hill?
It is.
Okay. Well, like whereabouts in there?
Do you know where Riverside Golf Course is by any chance? That's a no. Do you know where McNally High School is by any chance?
Sort of. What is
That's
that?
kidding.
That's
Do you
my
know,
high
so
school.
Capilano
Is it-
Bridge,
Okay.
Wayne Gretzky Drive.
Oh, yeah.
As you come just off the south side of crossing the river,
Gotcha.
if you go west, down the top of it, you go up that hill and you go west on it and you go to the end, there's a dive bar called the Hilltop Pub.
Oh, sweet.
Which was amazing. Has 2 pool tables, a dartboard, jukebox, some a massive picture of Wayne Gretzky that I think is just now tied to the foundation of the building.
What
it's
photo
just-
is it? Do you know?
It's massive. I don't know if I can.
Because there's one
photo?
printed, which is
Mishi
lame.
in the nasty chat recommended to go to Hot Pot, and then Max said that there's a new Hot Pot place in West Ed that's supposed to be good.
Dusty went to Hot Pot.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wouldn't like
Oh, I
it,
just
yeah.
forget.
Yeah. It would
Man
be.
child with us.
I mean, he'd get like
I
a
don't think he'd
regular
understand
soup
what it
base,
is or
right?
what's
Like-
going on. That
Cook your own meat and stuff.
I've had a couple times at Hot Pot. I mean, essentially, like you get the broth. It's kind of all you can eat, and you get the sheet with the pencil. You mark what you want, and they have like a countless list of any kind of meat you can get, from like fish balls to shrimp and whatever, depending on where you are. Get some noodles and stuff like that, and you just drop it in the broth. You go up, you get your own sauce. I guess you can.
You want to
combine
have
them and
someone
mix
that
them.
knows what they're doing, though.
First time I went.
Okay,
nobody
like
knew what
one
to
of my
do.
friends,
You
she
need a pro.
yeah.
Yeah, you need to have like a card for that.
She knows all like exactly what to do, and she's so you if you don't know anybody, then it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I wanted to quickly just mention something. So in the nasty chat, it was Jack. He said Jasmine got pulled on the stage with Colin Mockery on Sunday. She was kind of quiet on stage. We'll have to razz her for this. Okay, so here's what happened. So I went to Colin Mockery with front row, and I was with my girlfriends with girls' night and whatever. So he pulls me and my friend San. And if you guys ever met her, she's a super introvert, and she doesn't like that sort of stuff. She doesn't like to sit front row. She doesn't want to be called up. She doesn't want nobody to look at you, touch you, whatever. Just like look the other way if you look at her. She's that kind of attitude. Until you get to know her, then she's great. But like, so what happened was we got up. So he called us, and I was like, us? And then she looks at me and she's like, she gave me the F you. I'm not going. And then my other friend, Jasmine Buller, she was like, I'm not going. And then it just kind of got awkward. And I was just like, okay. And I started to panic because I'm like, they're going to make me look bad. And Colin Mockery's staring right at us. So whatever. So Stan just gives the whole death stare to me as we're walking up. And the game was really hard. It was the one. Did you guys watch? You probably don't remember, but like, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Growing up, okay, it was the game where you make like sound effects for the person, like for Colin, for example. So then she got Brad and I got Colin, and we didn't really understand the story because you couldn't really hear. We couldn't. So he would ask suggestions from the crowd because it's improv, and we couldn't really hear what the suggestions were. So we were trying our absolute best, and I just didn't want to make a fool out of myself either. At the meantime, I'm staring at my friend the whole time because she is just like, I'm going to effing kill you after this. So I was terrified. That's exactly why I was quiet, because I was like, she's going to kill me. And she didn't talk to me for the rest of the show.
So whose choice was it to sit at the front?
It was mine.
I know. I was going to say that. Yeah.
You have to be ready to go up. You have to be ready to bite the bullet, and no one else goes up with you.
Legit, I was really
That's true.
flattered that they asked us to come up, I must say. Like,
Yeah,
that was
that's
really
nice.
nice, right? Yeah. But I don't know, man. I was like, I had 2 martinis already. And I was like, so terrified.
Didn't calm the nerves.
She didn't talk to me the whole drive to Jasmine Buller's
wow.
house. Buller ordered pizza, and finally she forgave me. But I'm like, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You sat at the front, and you know your friend doesn't want to be in those situations where she might get called upon.
Right?
That's 100% your fault.
How many people were at the front? Like, were you right in the middle, or like? how
No,
did
we
that
were
work?
actually on the left side. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
And we were kind of at the end too. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
so
just
it's
like,
easier
yeah.
to get on stage from that spot.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
Where were you?
You just have to cut.
the front, but on
No,
the left
where?
side-
Which venue?
Oh, Windspear. Beautiful place.
Oh, yeah, it's easier to get up on the front
Yeah, 'cause
if
they
you're on
have,
the
like,
side.
The 2 podiums. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't get through the middle because there's the orchestra spot there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I had booked these tickets months ago for something for us to do. And the price of the front row ticket was the same price as like the one behind us, the one behind us, the one behind us.
Oh, then why
so
not?
naturally you just take the best seat, right?
Yeah.
I honestly did not think that was going to happen. And this is why I was terrified on stage. And the lights are on you. And I'm like, I don't even like the angle. I kind of wanted sand side because it's my better side. So yeah.
Like, you get up there, you can't even see anyone. You're like,
Yeah.
But just your friend's face, just so mad at you. That's
Dude,
the only
she
person
would
you can
look-
see.
She would look like behind Colin just to make sure she sees me. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. And it was a great experience, though. I'm very flattered. I did sing on the stage, and I had people that actually thought I was decent, so that was nice.
What did you sing?
I sang that if it makes you happy, because like one of the things was like, oh, the radio's on. So like Colin's like, the radio's on. I wonder what song's on or something. And I just like, I don't know why that song came to me. Then he's like, okay, I'm gonna just flip this channel. And then I did Nelly, EI.
Diverse, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for responding in chat. I guess you were at the show. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well.
Yeah, that's great. He was on the Reed Wilkins show.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
During Fringe time.
Yeah, that I got to put that in the ST.
It wasn't.
It already is?
It was.
Yeah.
That was,
It was?
pre.
Oh, that was pre.
Because that was in August.
Yeah, okay.
So that was the
losing
final
my
little
time here.
bits of the Estes cutoff.
You're gonna have so many things to go through. in that
As I
list,
should.
Which is good. Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, I think I need to make this call out here. I was going through the Estes folder that everyone at EST has access to.
That you created.
I guess I did. Yeah.
You started the folder.
Sure. I shared it with everyone. And there's a couple of them that are completely empty right now.
They might not
They're,
need.
Might be morning show related.
I think Mitchie was also at the show because she wrote Zaddy, if you know, you know. Called Colin Mockery Zaddy at one point.
Did you?
But it was like part of the skit.
Oh, okay,
You
I
know,
was like, what?
Me and him were supposed to be his wife or something, or texting each other or something like that. So I guess Nasties were at Colin Mockery. That's so awesome.
Were you the only person who went up on, or were there like groups of people?
No,
who
there was
went throughout
like
the show?
a couple that went up and did like the moving the limbs game. It's like you move the limbs.
Nice, yeah.
And then there was one lady after that went up, and then they sang to her, and then it was me and San and I. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool though. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh man.
Nerve wracking. Yeah.
No, I thought I was so worried. She's my best friend since grade 5. I honestly thought she wasn't gonna talk to me for a week.
That's good that you went up though, and it was like Because she was asked first, you said.
I was asked.
Okay.
And then she was sitting beside me, and then my other friend was sitting there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But only one of you had to go up.
No, two of us. That's what I'm saying. Both of us were on stage.
Oh, okay.
And she just kept death staring me. Oh, and one last thing. I'll wrap this up. One last thing. At the very end, they did a song like about the entire performance that they did, and one of their main themes of that song was how much they've never met anybody that wanted to kill them more than Sandeep.
Just to everyone, it was like the blank.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really funny. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mitchie, but I really heard a lot of laughter during that because it was just, it was good. Thank you for letting me share that.
By the way, the EST Hangout is presented by Sentinel Storage. Canada Storage, experts more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. Find a convenient location nearest you. There are plenty of them at sentinel.ca. Which categories weren't filled out that you want to call it the morning show at?
AM Nasty of the Year.
Well, that's the station.
Oh.
That's for the nasties of
AM. Yes.
Wait, it's just they started as AM nasties. That's what they were, but they're the nasties.
Fair enough.
And ultimately it is the nasty of the year.
And I think there was
so that's not just exclusive to the morning show. That's exclusive to the entire Edmonton Sports Talk.
Well, maybe we're trying to make the
But that one I think needs
right selections.
Well, that one takes it can't. I don't think you get to see a nomination through a couple months.
Okay, fair enough.
It's nomination to the next one. What was the other one?
I think it was AM Text of the Year.
Oh, that goes into, but that's in the text folder.
Oh, well,
Text of the day.
It's just not there.
They're copying the text, and that text of the year isn't actually just morning show. It's for any text.
I thought there was two separate ones.
No, the text of the year was actually from, I believe it was 2 guys last year's where it came in from. But all the texts that come in on the morning show, if you win text of the day, it immediately goes into text of the year, and it's saved on the prizing sheet. So we have it there to go
I've
through.
seen it on the prizing sheet. Okay.
So we have those ones to go through, all those ones.
Got it.
That one is more actually, so that's not even morning show again as well.
Well,
that spot is for everyone else.
I'm just an idiot.
That's how that
My
works.
bad. I felt like calling somebody out, but I didn't check it. I saw 2 blank ones and I saw AM, so I thought it was like for morning show. I'm like, what? We're all doing so well booking them. And Jay's performance yesterday, if you guys didn't catch it on the Reed Wilkins show, he whistled the intro to Patience by Guns N' Roses because they hit 100 likes in the first hour of the program. And that was, I put that up for a few STs, I think.
I'm not interested in Guns N' Roses. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's one band that never has really like stood out to me. I mean, I think Sweet Child of Mine, great song, and probably their most popular one. It gets overplayed. Anytime I hear it on the radio, I skip it.
Axl and Slash are coming, right? They are together right now?
Both. So.
Well, there used to be no Axl in it or something.
Yeah, Axl Rose, yeah.
I think. And then they did come to Edmonton. I think both were there. Are they still together? Are they still all together?
I'd hope so. I mean, they're Guns N' Roses, right?
Well, you could have one out of the band. Like when Fleetwood Mac last came to town, there was, and this is before McVie passed away, there was no Lindsey Buckingham because he was kicked out of the band.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Like, when you want to see both, I mean,
I couldn't tell you anything about Guns N' Roses, not gonna lie.
That's fair. That's
I can
fair.
tell you nothing.
But like, I feel like when you think of Guns N' Roses, those are the 2 members you think of.
Yes.
And if one of them are missing, then it's...
And they used to be
that's half the
missing.
band,
Well, and I think it was it Slash or was it Axl? I can't remember who was missing for the longest time. And people would always book it when they rolled through. It's like back in the Ozzy wasn't part of Black Sabbath for a long time.
Right. But he wasn't Black Sabbath. He was Ozzy Osbourne.
But Black Sabbath, I think, still toured.
Right.
But it wasn't Ozzy's Black Sabbath. Like, Ozzy's
And
not
then they
there.
had
So
Ronnie
it's
James
like you
Dio
think,
for a while, yeah.
well, is this really like, do I want to go see this? So there's that, well, I'm seeing Black Sabbath, but I wanted Ozzy's Black Sabbath. And then he came back and it's like, okay, well, now this is Black Sabbath.
Now it's real
There's certain
Black Sabbath.
band
Yeah.
members that you kind of need.
Yeah.
People, they've been together since 2017. So they haven't broken up
good.
and they are still together. Okay, that's good.
Okay, good. Yeah.
That makes that show better.
Because they came here, a few years ago.
Slash was missing.
Right. Yeah, and he did his own...
Because Axl said it was his band, basically, says Aidan O'Neill. Yeah. Slash had a good solo album a while ago where he got other people to sing and stuff.
Yeah. Wasn't it... I'm trying to remember the album cover. It was just a picture of him or something on it, was it not? Because I recall that album.
I think Zach Wilde did something on it. It was a really
Zach
good
Wilde's
song.
amazing. Yeah. He was in Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
wasn't he?
thanks,
He played
Lucas. It was just Axl, whole new band behind him. So like the whole band behind him was gone.
Well,
back at the time.
that's always sad to see, though. I mean,
that was the album I remember.
Oh yeah. That was what,
So it's the
only like
skull. And then there's
Those
that
more
one,
recent.
which I think you might be thinking of.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that one was a few years ago though. The one that you were referencing
Yes,
to.
that was when I was in like high school.
That one had some bangers on it. I think I remember going back to that one. But the first time that I was ever introduced, I think, to Guns N' Roses was Guitar Hero 3, I think. Like you could do guitar battles, and one of them was against Slash.
Really?
Yeah, and you were like in a prison, and then you played Welcome to the Jungle, and then the encore was like, oh, you got to show you're a good guitarist or whatever, and then you'd play against them.
That's Guns N' Roses? Welcome to
one?
the Jungle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sweet Child of Mine.
Obviously, I know a couple. I just don't know if they're that or AC/DC or something. I don't know.
They have very distinct sounds.
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
a little
they
different.
both have kind of like whinier voices for the singers a little bit.
Okay.
Like some of those bands kind of have that. Like when you mentioned Black Sabbath without Ozzy, when they had Ronnie James Dio in, they still had like a couple good albums, but it wasn't like you're not listening to like Paranoid or like Iron Man. You know what I mean? There's a different twist to it. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool seeing that.
X-Ray J, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame bands are the worst. I hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's not even rock and roll anymore.
Eminem's in it.
Well, that's
he
like
not?
they're putting in. It's just a music Hall of Fame. Like they need to rename it
Yeah, they need to make their own hall or
because
something.
far
too.
like when you look at the names that are going these days, you're like, this isn't rock and roll.
Not even close.
This is okay, great musicians, great artists.
Right. Yeah. No.
Don't want to take anything away from them for that, but you're not rock and roll. So Cleveland needs to like settle in and get back to we're rock and roll and we got to fix this. Or Cleveland needs to be like, no, we're Music Hall of Fame and someone else needs to take over the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I agree.
Which, by the way, there's one in, I think, Calgary. We have the Canadian.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Is it the Canadian Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or is it just the Canadian Music Hall of Fame?
Oh, I think it's Canadian Music Hall of Fame. Let's see. Who's the most recent
Canadian Music Hall of
inductee?
Fame, which I didn't know we had one. And now I want to go see it. I've heard it's good things. Who's
Seen
going
any
in
of
this
those
year?
halls?
This year inductee, Sum 41 is part of it. Glass Tiger.
Oh, that's good. Glass Tiger. Yeah. There's like what one hit wonder. Glass Tiger.
Again, I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Old school. Like what,
Hydro.
80s?
Jasmine doesn't like artists that play their own instruments or don't use auto-tune.
Hey,
Why not?
auto tune is an instrument if you use it in the right way.
That's one I love Trent Reznor. He's a guy that takes technology and uses it as a tool. Not as a way to
like enhance.
fix things.
Yeah.
As a crutch or something, he uses it. He makes it as a tool in a sense, or another instrument, if you will. Same with the lead singer of Muse. I don't know if you've ever seen his like guitar. He's got like some
Little
electrical
speak box
thing
or
in it and
something? Yeah.
stuff that he could like do things off of it. I love the musicians that take the technology and just make it as, okay, well, this is another way to amplify it, but not, oh, I screwed this up, I'll just fix it later. Like, no, I'm using it while I'm making the music to make different sounds.
Now with that
love
guy
Nine
that
Inch Nails.
you said kind of beforehand, not the mute. What was his name?
The Muse guy?
The guy before.
Trent
Not-
Reznor?
Trent Reznor.
9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
He's the
Does he-
lead of 9 Inch Nails.
but
And he does
do his
some
own
great
project kind of thing.
Well, he also does he does a lot of music for
He does-
films. He did
Really?
Social Network.
Oh,
He
seriously?
did Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Okay.
He did their music.
Wow. I haven't watched those movies, but I know they're like critically acclaimed film. That's
It's
really
some
cool,
really good
actually,
like
yeah.
scores to those, and like you hear like Trent Reznor. First time I heard it, what Trent Reznor's doing, I'm like, that's incredible. Great
Yeah.
show. I'm very sad that 9 Inch Nails doesn't come back to Edmonton. I think the last time they came to Edmonton, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look this up, because I was working at 1260 and I ran the game back at the station. I think it was when the Riders last won the Grey Cup. I think it was that night.
Weren't they supposed to come here
Muse?
recently?
Or 9 Inch Nails?
I thought they.
No, they're doing a tour,
That was
but
Five
we
Finger
got
Death Punch.
skipped. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that was
coming
the other
with... Are they not coming with Tea Party?
I'm not sure. I thought they already.
Or
came
did they
here,
already
but-
come?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
I always
confusing
confuse
all
them
those
because they're
ones.
numbers and talk about hands. Number hand band. That could be a decent band.
Does rock and roll even exist anymore from X-Ray J? That's a very fair question to ask and ponder.
It's all like.
I think it's
alt and-
still there.
Yeah,
Well, it's
very-
there. It's not mainstream though anymore.
Yeah, it's way
It's
more
called
niche
rock
now.
now, not rock and roll.
Yeah.
But there are still rock and roll bands, but they're not big. If you want to go find them, you can go find them. Still, there's still rock and roll bands happening, but they're small.
Yeah, like Whale and the Wolf.
What
Would
do
that
they
be
do?
rock and roll?
I don't know
they're
if they
like
still what
indie,
they call
right?
themselves. I'm wondering, Lucas, if you're listening, what do you call yourselves still? They used to call themselves
Alternative.
erotic rock.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah,
was what they called
yeah.
themselves.
They are rock too. Yeah.
So The guy from Nine Inch Nails, though, like he takes those sounds and makes like an industrial sound, or is it just like on the computer? Like
For
he
which?
makes the
Sorry, I
beats
was
and stuff
reading a
like
text
that?
Luke sent
for
me.
like his scores. Like, are they very like eerie industrial kind of sounding? Or
I'll pull
I
it
guess
up
you
or
could play
something.
one of them.
It was 2013 that they're because Luke couldn't go. That's what he saw.
Oh, man.
Well, his Riders on the.
Well, come on, like seriously,
they were in the Grey Cup and they went.
Yeah.
Now I remember because
I
I
don't blame
left
you.
the station to then rush over to Rexall and I saw Nine Inch Nails. Let's do Social Network. You've never seen the Social Network?
No,
I can't
that's
believe
the
you
one
haven't
about.
seen it.
I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of weird
Great
movies.
movie.
New movie
Haven't
coming
seen
out.
one.
They're doing it again.
Yeah, they started filming in November.
So that's part of it. You can hear that
Oh,
technology
I've heard that
type
before.
thing.
I've heard that before. Yeah. Because there's so many weird sounds that you could just make by putting reverb on like nothing.
Lucas says garbage rock. Whale on the Wolf.
What does that even mean?
It's better than
that's what they are.
like dad rock. Like that's what it is. I mean, dad rock's kind of popular now. Like it's kind of had a resurgence, or I guess it's always been there. But like, what's that? What's that look? You just give me a side eye.
Nothing. I just have nothing to contribute with The Rock.
That's fine.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know what Dad
That's,
Rock is. I don't.
Like, what would dad rock be? Oh, well, I mean, I guess late stage like Metallica,
Yeah,
Alice in
that's-
Chains,
right? Okay.
Nickelback would almost be, I guess, dad rock now. I think it would be under that umbrella. I'm forgetting the other name. There was another big one, but anyways,
Well, Guns N' Roses, August 28th next year. 3 rock shows coming to Commonwealth.
Oh, what?
What?
3 shows?
Yeah, AC/DC,
Well, that's why
Guns
you
N'
guys are
Roses, and
talking
Foo
about
Fighters.
it. Oh,
and Rush.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Isn't Rush
sorry.
coming here?
Rush is coming to Rogers Place. They're
I
not coming to the
misunderstood.
Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're not.
So,
Good for
and
the
that's
city.
next December, I think. I think Rush is
gotta
next
go to that.
December. Maybe
They're
I'm
probably
wrong
going to be
one
like
there.
Good for the
$300
fans.
for
That's
it.
awesome.
And people, and I know
Good for all
there-
you rock people.
there's supposed to
Rock
be
it out.
another
Yeah.
one coming. Being announced at Commonwealth. I'll be intrigued which one it is because I've
MGK.
heard. No, I've
coming.
MGK's
Oh, okay.
December 1st.
Yep.
No, there's the 2 rumors that are out there are either it's the Rolling Stones or it's U2.
See, you're a big U2 guy, right?
Nope.
No, I thought you. Okay.
Like I don't hate. I'm not one that hates U2. I do like some of their
Yeah,
songs.
you're not gonna. Oh, Tom Petty is.
Oh, Tom Petty's the one. Yeah,
that's-
Tom
I
Petty.
don't know how.
U2. Well, I like Coldplay, which is like they're like disciples, if you will, of U2. I wasn't one. Like I understood. I wasn't one that like was losing my mind when I got the U2 on my iTunes music and all that. That was
Got it
just
for
forced
free.
on everyone.
Yeah.
I just went, oh, okay, I'm just gonna take it off. I don't need it, but I didn't need to lose my mind over it. But yeah, there's rumors that it's gonna be the Rolling Stones or U2 coming. So we'll have to wait and see. Rolling Stones were supposed to come a couple summers ago, and then it didn't happen. And now,
Well, I can't believe they're still touring. Like seriously, like what isn't? Their members are
Mick Jagger
80, aren't they? Like they're
gotta be close. If
they're
not,
up there.
Mick Jagger's 82.
Are all the members still alive in Rolling Stone?
Keith Richards is 81. Wow. Let me see if I can find one.
They still go on stage. Like that's phenomenal.
Ronnie Wood is 78. I don't know who are the longtime members of the Rolling Stones. I like looking at the timeline. Keith Richards. Ronnie Wood has been along. He wasn't a founding member, but he came in like
pretty early
70.
on?
Well, they started, Rolling Stones, according to their timeline on Wiki, started in 63, 62-ish. Ronnie Wood came in about 76 and has been there since. So he's a long time member. Like he's
Right.
now part of it.
I mean,
Charlie Watt was the other one.
Charlie Watt.
Charlie Watt passed though in 2021. So he passed at 80. He was the drummer.
Seeing some of those older bands though come through town. I mean, any like, I know what Lauryn Hill just had a show, or she's having one.
I
upcoming.
looked into tickets for Lauryn Hill. They're very expensive.
Yeah, and she's not a great performer, right?
I don't know. She had a bad reputation
Yeah.
for it, and I think she was struggling with some
Yeah.
mental health concerns. So I don't know. I think this is the first time she's going on tour since that. But tickets are very expensive. However, it is a small venue that she's at, so those are always the best.
More intimate.
Yeah, and she's legendary, right? Her voice is exceptional. So maybe I can grab last second tickets to that.
Front row.
Maybe.
You won't be brought on stage.
Fine,
though,
maybe. That was sad though.
I would go to Rolling Stones if it
That
came.
would be.
Would you go to Lauryn Hill though?
No, I don't know who Lauryn Hill is.
Fair.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you brought this. That shocked me that you didn't know who like Lauryn Hill was. I mean, she made like 1 or 2 albums. and,
Fugees?
like,
I know
dipped, but
Like they're
Lauren
classic.
Conrad of the Hills.
Okay.
okay.
I know that one.
Hey,
I don't know
there's some connection. There's got to be something there, right? Yeah.
Lauren Hill. No
She
clue who that is.
Made one of the best.
You do.
What like?
You
yeah,
do.
those are
If
rap
I-
albums, right? Miseducation.
Hip hop
Lauryn Hill.
mainly, but yeah. You do. I'm not going to sing Lauryn Hill because she is too good.
Ms. Lauren Hill?
Ms.
No.
Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
No, and it was-
Hopefully, there's no swears. I don't think.
You don't know?
no. No.
Really? Okay.
No clue.
What's solid?
If you don't know that one, then you probably won't know the rest. Or how about okay, one more. You gotta know this.
Are we doing
Classic.
karaoke then? Karaoke
That night?
for Christmas. Maybe. Yeah, Christmas party. I don't know. I got it on my mind. It's been racking my brain.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, you do.
That's a good song.
Okay. Glad.
Undeniably famous
Yes.
voice.
So you have notes. I'm so
I do.
proud of
I have
you
tons of them,
because I
yeah.
love notes as well.
Can you read anything that's on here? My chicken scratch?
No, it's like whatever. It's kind of like doctor writing.
Well, that means I'm smart then.
No, it's a joke.
Doctor,
Doctors
yeah, I know, I
have the
understand.
worst penmanship.
But usually
right?
people who are most intelligent have bad writing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so we
what were
got
you gonna say?
we got a game today with Dallas. I really
Yeah.
want to talk about sports today because we had a great NFL weekend. NFL is NFLing. But yeah, let's get into some Oilers if that's cool.
Sure.
Okay.
We're hanging out. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, the Oilers are finally back home after 7 games on the road. I think it's they've kind of been treading water, knowing that they're going to be, prepping for a homestand, and their Eastern road trip is finally wrapped up. The Oilers 10-9-5 against the Dallas Stars here. Stars are 13-5-4, third best record in hockey right now, which, I mean, they've kind of been rolling, but they do have so many injuries. Thomas Harley's out. No Mikko Rantanen today because of his
Duchesne.
suspension.
Yeah.
Matt Duchesne is out as well. So, like, 3 key pieces for the Stars are out. And I don't know what's happened. Like, in the last few days, so yesterday there was 2 teammates fighting in soccer. Then there
Yes.
was that NFL incident
Well, they
that
didn't fight
happened.
too
Oh,
much.
with
Juwan
Jennings?
Jennings.
Yeah.
There was also a red card given to the Everton player, and he got sent off for hitting his own teammate, which was wild.
That's-
They still won the match. Good job, United. Good job.
Really?
I won't get into that part.
I
because I'll
gotta
get
watch the
very
highlight
annoyed.
for that one.
But yeah, so what else happened?
And then Juwan Jennings took the nut punch.
Yeah.
And then, the Mikko Rantanen, like, there's been tons of weird incidents that have happened. And then Trent Frederick had the double leg takedown on him.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, from
That
AJ
whole
Greer, who
game
had
was
3 points
just
yesterday.
Entertaining. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Got on the board.
Jason Robertson. I feel like that is a player that everybody has to watch out for. He's totally nuclear. Okay. So he's going to enter the game today on his 6-game goal streak, having scored a ridiculous 10 goals in that span.
That might be the screw it, let's do it move.
Yeah, like totally.
He's been really good.
He also scored the
Points
shootout
or
winner.
goal?
Probably goal.
See, I don't know where I stand on you guys throwing in Screw It, Let's Do It Oiler game props for the other team.
I'm
I guess
the guy
it's
who
somewhat
always
a
does
hedge
that, I
bet, but you're cheering for, like, you need something for the other team to happen.
That's called gambling. Okay.
Yeah, but there's also, like, some gamblers don't bet on games, that there are teams involved
He is
in or
scoring
against
a
their
goal.
team.
He's scoring a goal today. I'm telling you. It's happening.
And I don't know. I always find him lethal against the Oilers. Like, he's had a
That's a
couple
good point.
games where he shows up
Yeah.
not looking
So,
fantastic.
He
but-
scored the shootout winner against the Oilers in their last meeting on November 4th.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, now I recall that.
But that doesn't count as a goal,
Right, but
Fair.
officially, from a betting perspective.
he got it in the net. Count it, count it. No, but
What would a Jason Robertson goal be tonight?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Plus
was-
110 to score.
Oh, plus 110. Yeah, see, I'd probably take a point. On those odds for plus 110. I mean, if he's scoring though, I mean, it's almost automatic.
Plus 110 is a good number. It's plus money.
It is plus money, but just like barely, right? Like it goes plus what 100 would be even, would it not?
Yeah. So it's still, if you bet $100 or bet $10, you win $11. Like that's the play there. He's plus, well, actually, officially, like they don't even have him as 1 point. They start him at 2 points, 1.5 points.
Yeah,
like they're expecting 2 points from just like McDavid, just like Draisaitl. So you'd be able to get odds, like if you guys are building, screw it, let's do it. You'd be able to get the point, but it'd be low.
Well, he's been really good. Like he is sometimes a streaky player, and he had that one fantastic season. Kind of took a break the year after, and he's unreal as a player. He's so quick. His playmaking is insane, and then he's just got a wicked shot too. Like I could see that happening.
That's what I'm saying.
I picture it in my mind, and it's not that I'm
Jay, if you're
rooting
listening,
against the Oilers.
Jay's player of the day. Okay. If you're listening. Okay. Another thing is that the Dallas, they also have they're one of the best road teams right now in the NHL. The Stars are currently on an 8-game road point streak. They're 5-0-3. So basically they haven't lost in regulation they haven't lost in regulation away from home since mid-October. Even when they lose, like the shootout loss to Calgary on Saturday, they will still grind out a point.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. Like for them, second in the Central right now behind the Avs, who are just dominant. They have one regulation loss the entire year, 5 overtime losses, and the most regulation wins as well. Like, I mean, that's a sturdy division for the Stars to, I don't know, go gunning for more wins without some of their key play. I know Rantanen's only out for a day and Harley's banged up for a bit, but it's going to be exciting to see. I always like seeing the Stars Oilers matchup.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I love this matchup. It is so much fun to watch. They're so, like, there's like this, so much like they're so competitive with each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Always, like, they have a history after all these years. Like, I love it. And, whatever happened last year with the conference finals, right? So, really looking forward to tonight's match. And I think it's 6.5 is the line.
For over-under?
Yeah. 6.5. And Oilers are favored because they're home ice.
It's loading.
They're favored?
Oilers favored minus 137 on the money line, 6.5 over-under for goals tonight.
Okay.
I'd probably hit the over.
6.5?
Yeah, I
it
think
seems
so.
like that, right? Yeah. Hopefully the Oilers can score more than 3 goals today as well. I mean,
Well,
they've been showing
been.
it that they can, and they're able to do that. They're trending upwards now. But they did have a little bit of rest, right? Coming back from the road trip. Is that going to play a factor? Are they going to be a little bit sleepy?
Well, isn't the
Well,
old
like-
adage like the first game at home from a long road trip?
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, but Dallas
usually
has
not
been
great.
off since Saturday, too, and they didn't have to fly across the country. They had to come up from Highway 2. They're the more rested team.
They drove?
No, but like they're
They
coming
took the
from
same bus
Calgary
that we
to
did to Labor Day. Yeah.
It's a 50-minute flight. The game ends. They're back in their hotel. The Oilers, I think Gene tweeted on Sunday that he got back to his house at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Like I would expect
Yeah.
that the Oilers players kind of similar,
Yeah.
not getting back till early in the morning. Probably about just as rested. Both teams pretty much just as rested.
now it's going to be interesting to see though if Ryan Nugent-Hopkins plays today. He was questionable. Chris Knobloch spoke yesterday and said that he could be back today. What was it, Kapanen? Maybe by
December.
Saturday. So against the Kraken, 2 p.m. start, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
I
though,
wouldn't
to see
rush
what
anyone
happens
back
to
today,
Tomasha.
knowing that I've got,
Yeah.
if I'm Chris Knobloch, I got 3 more days off coming up.
That's
They
a
don't
good
play
point.
till Saturday.
Yeah.
Just wait. Yeah, just
You feel
You
you're
don't need to
close.
force
You're
anyone.
almost you think you're good to go. Awesome. Let's do it on Saturday. Let's just take the 4 days and have you ready to go Saturday in Seattle. Don't risk
just
anything.
Keep rolling the line. Just see what happens. And you think they're going to do a video tribute though for Glenn Gulutzan?
I don't recall ever really seeing one for a coach necessarily. So I'm gonna
Maybe an ode, like a little
maybe
graphic, not a full-fledged video. Like
Yeah, the
player
video
get.
would be a weird one because there's no highlights.
Yeah, it would just be him
Like
on the
just
bench.
him on the bench, him drawing something on the board, like
in front of the Campbell Trophy.
Could there be a mention? Welcome back to Edmonton, Glenn Gulletson. I know the players really liked him, so maybe that leads to he gets something. I'm just trying to recall, like, if I've ever seen it. I don't remember if Todd McClellan got one when he came back.
Yeah. It's kind of an odd one too, especially, I mean, depending on what happened, like say a coach is fired and they come back, they're probably not, like it would be kind of weird to be like, hey, welcome back, but we kind of didn't want you as our bench boss, like get out of here. It'd be weird to show one, but no, he just didn't extend, moved on his merry way and went up the ranks to become a head coach once again. I don't know. I heard from some Dallas media that they've been playing a little bit different with Glenn Gulletson. Of course, new head coach, new systems and everything, but they're more open with the puck, like as opposed to playing with Pete DeBoer. They were kind of just setting their system and would play box. I was listening to a couple pods, and that's what they were saying about the new coach. So Gully behind the bench, I mean, the record shows, right? Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, where the Oilers are at this season, like people were saying, oh, is Chris Knobloch on the hot seat?
If they lose tonight, he'll be back on the hot seat from some.
But then if they win on Saturday, he'll be good. It's so yin and yang. The seesaw keeps coming back and forth, but leading your team in a year and a half to 2 Stanley Cup finals, like the leeway I think has to be a little bit longer for some coaches. And then you look at other coaches and it's a dumpster fire. I mean, I don't think it's all coaching in Nashville, but Barry Trotz calling out his players as a GM, and then
Barry Trotz is a terrible general manager. I think we can now just say that.
He hasn't been good
He has
for
failed miserably in his year and a half as a GM of an NHL team. We all thought, or many thought, he won free agency last year and the team stunk. And now he's stuck with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I think right now we could say if we had a power rank to 32 GMs, Barry Trotz should be at the very bottom, if not very close to the very bottom.
I agree, because I remember that day. They went out and spent, and you were like, wow. Like, I thought, okay, yeah, easily won. Boom. Stamkos, Brady Shea, and Jonathan Marchessault show. Great players. And then it was like, yep, okay.
And they were just coming off. They made the playoffs, lost to the Canucks.
Barely. Yeah.
They
had that game 7.
Yeah, they had that push. They're like, oh, well,
yeah.
this team, these moves, they're going to be the thing that puts them over the top. And nope.
And then Saros
sent them the other way.
Ugh. Like, I wonder what's going to happen, though, with that Stamkos contract, because he signed for only a handful of years, I think.
I thought he signed for a few.
The thing with Barry Trotz is
4
also
years,
he's
maybe.
old, man. And it seems like there's a lot of young coaches now and newer ideas. And this is even like in the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the average age around NHL coaches is 54 years old.
But he's not coach anymore. He's the GM.
The GM, sorry. Yeah.
Well, GMs are usually old dogs, too.
Where's
like,
Nashville?
people talk about the Yzer plan, how that
Well, where are the Red Wings right now?
kind of wasn't working, but I'm it's working all right.
Stamkos, they've got 2 more years after this year at $8 million.
I wonder if...
That's not bad. It's
$8 million
Marchessault show.
isn't
They've got
terrible.
3 more years.
Right. No, it's good that they didn't lock up for longer term contracts.
Yeah, but
as well.
Marchessault's 34. Stamkos is 35.
know.
So
they're kind of...
those are up there. Where do
But
those
there's
guys
still
go? And they
players-
all have protection. Stamkos is a no move, and
Full?
Marchessault also has a no move. Marchessault in his last year has a modified no trade clause of 15 teams.
I mean, they could always waive it if something comes up, if a team higher in the standings.
It would have to be why, like that's
the only.
why would you want something? Or
yeah, you're not going to get a lot for those.
well,
players
the
at
other
this
thing
point.
is like, well, yeah, I was about to say, I guess because of that protection, like if a team's willing to offer like a first, be like, we'll take this contract off your hands, but they have to waive. But also,
it's still
like,
on them. Yeah,
yeah.
that's tough.
So, okay, what are these? Because another coach that's in the, like, do you think Adam Foote's a bad coach since the Canucks are a terrible team?
Well, he just took over a team,
Yeah.
and there weren't expectations of the Vancouver Canucks, I think, this year. At least I didn't have real expectations that they were going to be back or anything like that.
I didn't think they'd be this bad though. Granted, they have injuries.
I think they'd be treading water a little bit more closer to 500 than they are right now.
They lose
Quite below the
Demko again,
threshold.
though. He gets hurt.
Yeah, that's the issue.
You're always going to have issues
Yeah.
with that.
Would
And
you-
Shelovs was it Shelovs that went to Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's doing quite well.
Yeah.
And it didn't cost them a lot to get him either.
We couldn't get him. Do
Tristan
you?
Jarry's doing
If the okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the Canucks ain't doing nothing. They ain't gonna trade nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. Their team's gonna continue to suck. Gonna tell you that right now. Okay.
Cashews and cigarettes.
Cashews and cigarettes and the Russian bots or whatever, right? Yeah. So let's get that straight. But let me ask you a hypothetical. If they were to trade Demko to the Oilers, would you think that'd be a good idea?
No.
Terrible
to a degree.
idea.
Because he's always injured, correct?
The injury is the part that it would be the thing that you'd be sitting there in the Oilers office is that you'd be considering with that is, can we believe he'd be healthy?
Yeah.
Because when he's healthy, he's a top 5 goal in the NHL. A healthy Demko, you're taking any day of the week.
Exactly.
The question you have to ask is, can he stay healthy?
Yeah, I think ever since he hurt his knee, the Canucks have been doomed.
Well,
I guess it would come down to what the cost would be.
a little certain somebody might have put money on Demko for a Vezina trophy. Might have not been the best idea to do that, but it was a
But if
decent
he's
sprinkle.
healthy,
Yeah.
he'd be in that conversation possibly. He is that good.
I genuinely think he is one of the best goalies in the NHL. Like, I mean,
When healthy
now
is.
Connor Hellebuck, reigning MVP of the league. I don't know if you had a similar situation like that with in this hypothetical situation, having Thatcher Demko on the Oilers, like who would back him up? You know, because he's going to get injured. Now it's Eric Comrie with the reins for another 5.5 weeks or however long. Connor Hellebuck is out after having his knee procedure, but it's always Demko's out. It's not even like short term. It's short term 3 times a year, or that one long-term injury. He's never had like a full really season as a
When did he first
Full
get injured
starter.
again? Was that playoffs or 2 years ago? When was it? What was that?
that was
Demko's?
there's
I
a
forgot.
few years ago.
But I remember just Faron had the tweet about the injury. And I remember I was next to Gager on Two Guys when it came out. And Gager's like, that's terrible. Like, he's like, that's something that's just going to mess with his career now. Like,
Yeah, it was that knee
right after
surgery,
that,
yeah.
Gager was concerned. They were like, Demko will never be the same. And he won't be good long term. And we're kind of seeing that. Big Uke, the one thing I will counter, you have no chance the Canucks do anything to help the Oilers. They have done it though. The Evander Kane deal helped the Oilers get cap space. The Oilers needed to do some things and they got put Colson for nothing to a degree.
Yeah, don't rule it out.
In the last couple of years, actually, like the Canucks, they're not a team that would they haven't shown that they'd be a team that like, well, you're in the division, we ain't helping you to a degree.
it's kind of I scratch your back, you scratch mine, because Evander Kane was a sort of player in a role that they needed to fill for the Canucks, and he's been all right, a point every other game, essentially. And if Evander Kane's on his game, you know what he brings. He's hard, heavy player. He'll get in your face and get in front of the net, and he can make moves. Like, he has good hands, decent shot, but when he's off his game, it's kind of like the Canucks in general. When they're off their game, they just don't show up.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
they have that kind of, not philosophy, but identity where it's like, okay, you're gonna have a star player who doesn't show up, and then Elias Pettersson or JT Miller, and then that whole situation.
Yeah.
it's not been great. So maybe
Very toxic.
maybe
team.
the Russians. What was the quote? Though Adam Foote was like, I don't know, people in
Smoking
Russia
cigarettes and-
smoking cigarettes and
eating
cashews in their
cashews.
basement,
Yeah.
looking at.
Demko was injured April 21st, 2024 against the Predators.
So that was the playoffs in that one.
And they have Lankinen as well. Is that their?
Which is a great goalie too.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
a few like.
They're
but
They're a
those
goalie
contracts
factory.
are
Yeah,
so-
they are.
Nashville
really
used to be a goalie factory. Though
Well, and
actually,
then-
I would still say they're to a degree.
And they did have a great goalie.
I was
but-
supposed to say Askarov
Yeah.
was under them, and Canucks do it too. They've always found goalies.
No, I was looking at goaltending stats, so around the NHL yesterday. So with at least 7 games played for save percentage, it's Jesper Wallstedt in the lead. And I know it's a smaller sample size compared to some of the other goaltenders like Scott Wedgwood and Spencer Knight who have played more games. But he's 6-0-2, 935 save percentage, and 1.94 goals against. So the Oilers in that draft class where Wallstead was picked, I believe 2021, they had the 20th overall pick, traded down, got another late round, third or fourth round pick to move to spot number 22, and they passed up on Wall. I know it's been talked about. Tommy's mentioned it as well. They didn't want to go after Wallstead, but I remember sitting there and seeing them pass that up, a Swedish goaltender, and I was like, oh man, that might have been what the Oilers needed to put them over the edge eventually. But
My skepticism is if the Oilers drafted him, they'd screwed up his development.
oh, they probably would have.
And he wouldn't have been doing this.
Like
But they should have drafted him.
What's
I don't
it-
care that that's what the history was, that they were never going to draft or where they were interested. That's the problem. That is the problem. It's not the fact that they pat and trade. The fact that they weren't looking and thinking then that they should draft him. That's the problem that people have. How could so many other people look at and go, this is the guy to take, and you don't just not take him, you trade out of the spot and you take a player in Xavier Bourgault that you think is going to be better. Like, that part is the issue.
sometimes you just have to take the best player on the board.
You
Use
couldn't-
it as an asset.
Recognize the talent of this player and see that he fit a need for your organization, and you thought you were smarter.
Yeah, kind of weave around it, and yeah, you just sometimes gotta.
That's why like we could Tommy sit there and I understand what he's saying, but just say in the past that this is what would have happened, that they weren't interested. Like, that's fine, and the rationale's there. But that doesn't take away that they shouldn't have been thinking that way. And that's the problem, that they were thinking that way.
Well, it's odd that they're looking for a goalie as well. They wanted Kosa, the former Oil thing, who's not doing overly great things.
Which goalie's doing better right now in the National Hockey League? So again, their eyes were in their analysis, their analytics, all that. They got it wrong even. In the goalie that they preferred, they got it wrong at this moment in time. That even if they had a choice between the two goalies, they would have picked the wrong goalie based on what we've seen so far.
So what is it? Stuart Skinner is one of the only goalies that the Oilers have tried to produce. Devin Dubnyk was here as well, but it was up and down for him. He had his best
He had
years.
a really good year with the 1 year, and then he faltered.
Not a great team though, probably in front of them.
Not at all. He had the Swarm in front of him.
Yeah. The what?
The Swarm defense in
The
front of him.
Swarm defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Firehouse
I
defense or
remember
whatever.
that. Yeah.
Oh boy, there was some great goalie names though for the Oilers. Like what? Nikolai, Habby, Bulin Wall, Jesper Fost, or no, it wasn't
Victor
Jesper
Fost.
Victor Fost, yeah, of course. He wasn't that Fost though.
Well, he didn't have to be. He was in net.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you got to be agile. Okay. And then it's Mr. We're all gonna die and things don't matter himself in second for save percentage. Devin Cooley. You guys heard those quotes, so right from
We played
Cooley?
it on the Hangout the other day.
It
Yeah.
was so good. That is like, I love personalities like that in sports, and it's just like he just doesn't care. He's so happy.
He's definitely a gummy gamer. Takes a gummy and then games. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
He's
Yeah, what
one
does
of
that
those.
mean?
He's one of those from that article. That was.
Who doesn't like sour keys? But
I
yeah.
love sour keys.
Oh,
love
they're
sour
so
keys
good.
too.
I got a whole
Classic.
container of it at home, and it stares me down every day. Like, you
I
gotta
used to buy those, and I would crush
Slurpee?
the hell out of No, buy the actual just big container of sour keys.
Yeah.
And I would just eat the hell out of them.
No.
No.
top of my mouth would just it'd be like razor blades after
It's
a while.
just so much sugar. My God.
so
sticky,
good.
But
icky.
I have
Yeah,
no
yeah.
control.
You know,
No self-control.
Spencer Knight though is also up there. 924 save percentage, 7-5-3 for the Blackhawks. Murray McCourt's Blackhawks. That looks like a good trade though for both squads. For the Panthers, shipping out Spencer Knight to the Blackhawks to get Mr. Seth Jones. Like I think that's a pretty good move. And then Scott Wedgwood, man, the lumberyard has also been up there. I mean, the Avs are rolling as a team, but
Yeah,
this
it's
guy,
wild. They have one regulation loss.
Yeah.
They have 6 losses this season, but they're talking about the Stars at least scrapping out a point. They're a team that scraps out a point. 16 wins, 1 loss, 5 OT losses.
And they started rocky last year, did they not? Like
They were like the Oilers. They had a very bad start to the season, and then they picked it up.
And up and down, yeah. And then they finally put it on full throttle.
Well, even this year, they lost their first 2 games of the season. If I'm looking at that right. Why isn't it giving me overtime?
Overtime.
Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, one of those must be preseason. Oh, those might be. ESPN app is screwing with me. Never mind. They beat the Kings to start the season. They lost to the Stars in game 3. That's how it went.
Yes. Sometimes I get messed up, though, when looking at those standings or like game logs. Because I don't go through the app. Sometimes I just Google NHL and I would click on more games to see what games are on today. And then it flips me back all the way to preseason every time. I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself? And I'm reading the games. I'm like, what?
See, and I always use the ESPN app, but usually they break down preseason and regular season. But they're not doing it for the NHL. They don't care about the NHL.
Calvin in the nasty chat. Oilers suck at goalie drafting and developing goaltenders. What are they actually good at developing? In my opinion, they should adapt the Vegas model and sign FA and trade draft picks.
I wonder when that's going to hit the Golden Knights. If it is.
Well, that's the one. They're a great litmus test of that. They don't draft with their first round picks. They just trade their picks. Or even if they do draft someone, they trade them very quickly, not long after, to bring in those players. But there will be the day if they ever get bad, how are you going to get good again? If you don't have players that you can trade with and you have no draft picks, how do you work your way back up? And so that, but if you always are staying ahead of that and constantly getting you good players in, then you could potentially sustain that for a long time. But the moment you stumble,
something falters.
The moment you get it wrong and you drop and you don't have a player that you can trade and you're stuck with contracts and you don't have any draft picks, how long are you stuck in the cycle of getting back up? And that is the fascinating thing to watch with the Golden Knights. Hasn't hit them yet.
Well, and you can't tank because you have no picks. Exactly.
It hasn't hit them yet, but one day it might.
I thought it
will. And what is that going to look like? That's why they are such a fascinating story to me that this is still going on.
Well, because they're one of the first teams who have really done, like they show that they're just business. Like they don't really, not that they don't care about their players, but they're cutthroat. They make
this isn't
the moves
personal
that will help the team.
It's very NFL. It's a very Vegas.
Yeah,
we're gonna just bury the body out in the desert type thing. Like, you've done Marc-Andre Fleury, great first golden night. Yeah. But no, we're trading, moving on from you. You're coming in, you were great. No, we're good. Moving on from you. Don't have any love for these. Like, it's thank you for your service, all the best.
In Edmonton though, because fans here, when a player is drafted, you know, they tend to learn a lot about the player and you see interviews and stuff like that. And I mean, Edmonton is a bigger hockey market for sure than Vegas is. Vegas probably has great fans. I don't know if they still know what icing is or offside or whatever. I mean, they've probably grown out of that at this point. But do you think if the Oilers took that approach where they just cut a player and they had a high draft pick that they use it as another, just trading players constantly, getting in new faces and stuff like that, would that roll here in the city and for Oilers fans?
Oiler fans, as long as you're winning, yeah. Oiler fans wouldn't have a problem with it.
But then when they,
the question though is, like, I guess the difference is, could you convince the certain, like the Mitch Marners of the world to come sign as a free agent versus, you know, if you're in Edmonton, like the loyalties, you could pass maybe on the loyalty as a free agent, knowing that, well, you're living in Vegas. Are you going to go someplace that, you know, well, they might try to get rid of me in 3-4 years in Edmonton? I don't know. That would be the only thing. But I think any organization that wants to be that little cutthroat, it's a mix. Bill Belichick was famous for being cutthroat. You know, he would use a first-round pick on a player, and a lot of teams would keep a first-round pick for as long as they could to try to, like, if it was a bust,
maximize
like, well, not maximize, but just to try to make it show that we didn't waste the pick. Bill Belichick was a guy that after like 2 years would be like, this doesn't work. Cool. I'm cutting.
Yeah,
you know, trading longtime player Richard Seymour, moving on to the Rangers. Okay, we're moving on. Beloved player. Whenever they did those PA polls, the Patriots are both the most desired destination and the one destination no one wants to go play. It had that mix.
Because they could win, but then
There was those that are like, I don't care about how you do things. One Patriot way is going to win me a Super Bowl. I want to go play one Patriot way. And there's others that are like, I don't want to be in such a cutthroat place. I'm not going there.
And you're almost banking on yourself more than you ever would if you would take an approach like that as a player, because if you know your skill set and you think you could help the team, it's just like, well, am I going to take that risk? Am I going to roll the dice and go to Vegas?
Do you believe in that ideology of his? Being
In
cutthroat?
football, I do, yeah.
In football.
I think football, it's a lot easier to do that because players' careers are so much more compact, and some of their peak years are only in a couple 2 to 3 year spurts, it seems like. And there are players who can.
Got it.
Good job.
Thank you. Took 2 tries.
I mean, hey.
There's
That
a
was
fly
pretty
for those
fast,
listening.
yeah.
I had it. Yeah.
Little
And he's
fruit
clapping
fly.
at Zach.
Yeah. Good idea. Good
Or-
idea. Yeah, exactly. The slow clap. Yeah.
No, you didn't. What is that?
Yeah.
Football, it's like the contracts aren't guaranteed, that you can get over your mistakes so easily that you can be good. And if you're like, there shouldn't be loyalty in sports. It can get you into trouble. And the Lakers, and sometimes you have to do it. It's a tough thing, but like the Lakers were one, like they were bad because they stayed loyal to Kobe. They kept him around. They gave him big money. No one wanted to play with him. They were bad. But it was also like, well, you can't let Kobe go play somewhere else.
Exactly.
There are certain ones
he's
like
Kobe.
that.
Yeah.
But then there's other ones where it's just sometimes you have to sit there and be like, hey, but we want to win. And we want to stay good. And sometimes you have to make that tough call. Like the Lakers, I'll use them for example. This year, they might make a move here where at the end of this year, or I think his contract's up after this year, move on from LeBron James.
Well,
And move fully
getting up
forward
there.
with Luka Doncic and go, you want to know something? We're not locking in a bunch of money with you.
Yeah, you got to hand
It's
the keys
time
over.
to go with Luka. We're going to take this money. We're going to do other things. We're not having you blocking so much with you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being a good Laker, bringing us the title in 2020. And without even knowing it, but the one that when Kobe passed, thank you. But we got to move on. And it's those. I respect that to a degree, as cutthroat as that is.
Okay, I would love to quickly take just a couple minutes, no more than a couple minutes, to discuss association.
I'm setting the timer.
Okay, before we do that,
I'm kidding.
That's what the nasties are too.
yeah.
so,
portions of this
yeah.
hour brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Stock, promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, hiveproductmarketing.com. Chelsea and Brett, they do fantastic work over there. So if you're looking for any sort of promotional products, get in touch with them. They've done some really good stuff with our Nasty Club stuff that is starting to arrive. So for those in the Nasty Club, stay tuned. You'll be getting emails soon shortly about having to select pickup or shipping and then pay for shipping. And then we'll be able to get those out to you. But all this stuff is thanks to the Hive Product Marketing. He's Zach. She's Jasmine. I'm Matt. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Reminder coming up at 11, Lock Shop. Then we got Two Guys in a Goalie, EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show with J-Mill. Then at 6 o'clock, GCL Diesel, Ulster, pre and post game shows. Tommy Benny will get you set for Oilers and Stars. 7 o'clock, just after 7 at Rogers Place. Association.
Okay, association, Canada's team, Trevi's team, Raptors won 8 consecutive games. Third game in 4 days. Okay, so I was switching back and forth last night between that game and the Monday Nighter. Monday Nighter, I'm going to get into too. So they had no RJ Barrett. Brandon Ingram aggressively goes to the basket this whole time. He scored 37 points. As opposed to Cavaliers, Lonzo Ball. I keep forgetting he's on the Cavs. Right? So weird. Anyways, I think he just got 8 points. That was their key player. So Raptors are amazing. Like, they are so good offensively. They're so good defensively. These guys are definitely going to the playoffs. And everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon again. Scotty Barnes is hot. I think, yeah, sorry. So the Raptors had 13 wins in 18 games. That's 8 in a row. Just great ball movement, you guys. Like, they're actually entertaining to watch. I haven't really watched a full basketball game. Like I said last night, I was flipping back and forth, but I did watch a lot of it, and it's entertaining.
Well, like I've started watching more of the association, or at least trying to. And anytime I tune into the Raptors, they would always force a turnover and get a good pick. Like, defensively, they're picking up the ball as well. And in every one of their wins this season, they've scored 100 or more points. They started 1-4. They're 12-1 since starting 1-4.
Yeah.
Second in the Eastern Conference, only behind the Detroit Pistons, who have won 13 straight.
Absolutely.
which is actually crazy. And
Yeah.
that's the first time, both of their championship seasons now is what I saw. They're matching a 1990 record and an 04 record for the most wins in franchise history.
That's
See,
right.
look at me.
I'm so proud of my eyes are really big right
Association,
now.
Yeah. I've never seen you
I
more,
love it
more
when
happy.
the boys
Yeah.
talk association.
Association City,
And thank you for that, because you're right. Like, the Pistons are a really good team, and the Cavs are a really good team. The Cavs were scoreless in the last 4 minutes and 37 seconds. And the Cavs are also third in the East. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And, sorry, go ahead.
Isn't Grady Dick playing huge as well? Isn't he? Isn't he playing good?
I guess so. They are playing the Lakers on Thursday.
Fourth best record in
in
basketball.
Toronto.
The
Yeah.
Lakers. Fourth best record.
That
in
will be a
basketball.
good game then, hey? I
Is
wonder, will that
Doncic-
be their first loss
Who?
for the Raps?
Probably. It's the
Yeah.
Lakers.
But
That's what we do.
It will be yeah, because I think the Lakers
we
are
do.
pretty good in Toronto.
So we got LeBron back, and we got
Yeah.
Luka, we got Austin Reeves. We're back, baby.
That
4
game
losses
is,
this season.
That
Only 4
game will
losses.
be must watch, I feel like. I wonder if there's a lineup for that one already.
Aren't there 2 Lakers members who are top 5 in point scoring in the?
Oh, maybe it's not
NBA?
Thursday 'cause it's
I thought-
Thanksgiving.
I don't
when I
know.
checked earlier in the season, it was Austin Reeves, and I think Doncic
Early in the
right
season,
up
well,
there.
things could have possibly
Yeah, I know,
changed.
like
lately.
about,
So
like,
what were you saying?
5
Points?
or 6 games
What was the stat?
for points per game.
Luka's top of the league for points per
Yeah,
game,
50
34.5.
or 50.
30. Maxi's 33. Reeves has dropped. He's 13th. He's 27.6 points per game. That'd be hard to stay both of them at the top. No, my Lakers, I'm happy with them. Doncic is 4th in the NBA when it comes to assists. He's
Man.
also 4th in the NBA when it comes to steals per game. Luka building his MVP resume for the season.
Only if the Mavericks had a player like that.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Dallas just won the #1 pick for the WNBA draft. So since that trade, they won, or they've had all the #1 picks or something.
Yeah, I think second year in a row the Dallas Wings have won
Yeah.
the WNBA draft.
Paige Beckers went there. I'm a Paige Beckers fan. Now I think one of her old teammates from UConn will probably go there.
Oh, really?
Reunite them.
Okay. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, I mean they already have chemistry. So there's a star player from UConn then. That would be like
I didn't read too much into it. I just saw a lot of people like reuniting these two and like pictures of
That'd
the
be nice,
two of
though.
them from back at UConn. It makes sense. There's
That's always great to
chemistry.
see.
Beckers had a really good season
Well, you got to
for
pick the
first
best
year.
player on the board.
Well, it's first overall.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
know.
first a little
But
bit different there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It is a little kind of circling back to that where it's like, I do agree in a sense sports should just be cutthroat. You shouldn't want to hold on to a player forever. I mean, keep Nuge forever. He has been a great piece of that. I'm not saying anything about that, but it's like sometimes you just have to move on, man. Like you got to play for your team. And players get so much hate for flip-flopping on teams. Like having no loyalty and leaving and fan bases don't like them. But if the management of a team that somebody supports did that and it was the right move, nobody would really care. But when a player tries to do that for themselves and do the best for their own game and career, it gets so much flack. It's kind of
It's one of my biggest issues with college sports was that for the longest time, because players couldn't move around as freely as they can nowadays, coach could move wherever they want. But a player wanted to move, and it was this massive deal. You got to sit out for a year. You can only go to these schools. It was just like, well, why does the player not get to choose, but the coach? There was coaches that they'll go one place for a year, get a better job offer, and go on the next year. And it's just like, well, they don't have loyalty. So I have no problem with, like, it's why, and I don't like how many no move, no trade clauses there are in the NHL. But I also understand it where a player goes, hey, look, you don't have loyalty. I'm not going to have, I'm not going to have loyalty. I'm going to dictate things, though.
Yeah, you're going to have.
If I
try
didn't
and find
have this, you would have no problem trading me somewhere I absolutely do not want to go to. You'd have no problem just throwing me away when you needed to, have no loyalty to me, and send me to a spot that I'm going to be miserable at. I want some protection against that. To either say I'm staying or these are the only places I'm going to go. And I will never get mad at a player for not waiving a no trade or a no move clause. Like I remember who was
They got
it?
gifted to him.
I'm trying to remember a famous player recently. Well, they got Marner this past year with Toronto. There was a deal, I think, with Rantanen possibly on the table or something, and he didn't want to waive or something.
Yeah,
like
there's
that
some
kind of.
talks.
people are mad. Well, why wouldn't you waive and stuff? Well, you guys keep ripping this guy, but he gets to choose whatever he wants to do. He doesn't have to move just so that you can get a better player in return. Well, you're going to leave in the summer, so that's his right.
Exactly. Well, you have more time off in the summer. Like, think about it as a person. Like, why would you want to move in the middle of your season? You know what I mean? All the stress.
Why am I going to accept a move here to help you out?
Yeah.
As an organization.
I'm the player you paid me. I mean, they would love Mitch Marner back probably by now.
Yeah, the Leafs are hilarious right now. I mean, we have one of the worst away records, and they're going on a road trip.
Screw Toronto.
My goodness.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, Oilers fans, y'all complaining about the Oilers, like, well, take a look at this. They'll make you feel better.
Oh, I love seeing some of the headlines though from Toronto on like TSN or whatnot or about the team where it's like, I mean, it's not that bad, but it's like, is this a dumpster fire or something? Like, seeing sometimes, like, as much as I hate Twitter, sometimes when I see a post that's just so good, you just have to click the threads. And 99% of the time, the threads are better than the post itself.
Those are the ones that keep you coming back.
Yeah, they're funny for sure.
I know, it's like, my strange addiction. Oh, did you guys see those videos that came up? I think they're circling yesterday on Twitter of Jake Wallman on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw that with the...
There's the push-up one.
Yeah, against the wall where
There
he's
was
like
some
spinning.
booty dance or something, and then he like spills his cereal.
Yeah, it's where he did,
Yeah.
I think, a duet. So it was like a split screen where he had his video up and then another person was doing a video.
Yeah.
And like, they were kind of like bumping their butt to the other side of the screen, and people would like screen cap their own video, put it over, and he like spilt cereal on himself. Like the guy knocked it over in the other video. It's pretty funny. And he's always shirtless in all the TikToks too with the backwards hat.
Seems fine. How old do you think that TikTok was though? Is it recent?
Probably, I mean,
He was doing
I'd
that
say
stuff
no,
at Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
like only a handful of years ago, but
Tommy, quickly, Chris Knobloch says Nugent Hopkins is expected to return this weekend. Kasperi Kapanen also getting close. So no Nuge tonight, it looks like.
Okay.
Skinner gets the start in net against Dallas.
Okay, nice.
Skinner.
Tommy just tweeting that stuff.
Did you guys see the France jerseys?
France.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
What
it looks
the-
like.
jerseys.
They look like a barcode.
Oh, what does that look like?
Oh,
This
that's
is bad.
for the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a lined sheet of paper. It looks like what I have.
Yeah,
right
it looks
in
very
front of me with
America
all my
for me
notes.
for a reason.
You're right,
The
the
lines
stripes?
across because of the flag.
They should add more red and
And then the blue.
Red and blue.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
doesn't matter. They're going to get smoked every game they play.
Yeah, they are. I know this is irrelevant,
France
but
is
come
playing?
on, they're still.
They're the hosts.
They're just
Well, no,
really bad.
They're not host nation. They've qualified.
wow.
I think they're in Canada's group. Did they not?
I'm actually not too sure.
You should know this.
Well, I mean,
Hockey boy.
hey, it's not Olympic time yet. Okay, we're not.
Oh, I
there
just did
yet.
this yesterday. I just was looking at the games yesterday. Olympics 2026 men's hockey. Because I just went through Canada's group yesterday. Yeah, we have France. They're our third opponent.
Who the hell is the top French player?
I know. Like, tell me.
I can't name one French player. Like he
Yeah,
was even
it's
like
not like the
Norway. Like
NBA,
who is
yeah.
it? Mika Zaben or
Texier with the Blues.
didn't he just? Yeah, he just signed somewhere. His contract got terminated, and he signed.
That's the only. I'm just on Wikipedia. That's the only player with affiliated to an NHL team that it says.
Pierre Edward Belmar. He used to be in the league.
He wasn't on the Wikipedia page at the moment.
It's the first thing that comes up. These are a lot of French names that.
Oh, this is
Pierre.
from, never mind. This is the roster from 2025 IIHF World
Oh,
Championships.
perfect.
So that doesn't work because Belmar's still on that team,
Antoine Roussel.
but he's playing. Oh, he's 40 years old.
Would
Yeah,
he
they're
play?
just
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
smoked.
Yep.
Canada should win that game by 10.
10. No, try like
If
17.
Play
Try
Alberta,
17.
download the app, visit them, playalberta.ca, EST Sports, ESP50. Deposit 50, get a free 50 sports bet. What would a line right now that we could project for Canada versus France? What is the puck line right there? Is it like 7.5? What would we schedule that? And I'm speaking to the DGen Dan out there and all of you guys. Like, what would that line be right now?
Isn't it like high
McDavid,
scoring?
McCarr,
Yeah.
McKinnon versus France.
Minimum
What do we
10.5.
Yeah, I would say double digit.
I would say because Canada has rolled some teams before, and well, at any level of hockey where it's like Really?
But sometimes you don't go in the full rolling.
And it depends on when they're playing them.
It's the last game of the group.
Oh, okay. Well, if they've already
So
they might play a
2014, we
little
didn't
more
play
chill.
anyone that you would sit like France level. 2010, we played. Well, there was Norway. We beat them 8-0. I would feel like I'd set it like 7.5, because there is the level of is there a point where Canada just kind of sits back? You don't want to embarrass too much. In Italy, back in 2006, Canada beat Italy 7-2. What would the over-under for that be, like the line? Big Uke, total 13.5 goals. Canada minus 12.5. Money line, Canada minus 850. I would set the line at like 7.5, I think. Because I think there's a level of Canada late in this tournament, or the last group stage. Maybe you getting up 6-0 and it's kind of like, hey, let's hold off a little bit. Let's not embarrass this team maybe too much. Maybe.
like if you put a 10 spot on them, I'd say coast. But I mean, you don't want to push your players more. Really, I don't know how much you're really pushing them against France.
That would be a question I would love to ask John Cooper.
Yeah, like
if you're up 6-0, how do you coach the rest of that game? Are you just going through your lines? Are you trying different things before a knockout stage? Does this give you time to experiment with a couple things?
That's what you should do.
Or do you want to mess with chemistry? Because there's only been 2 games prior. Do you mess with the chemistry by experimenting with stuff going into the knockout? Like, that'd be a question I would love to ask John Cooper.
Do you change your goalies out halfway through, like a U15 game? You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're at the 30-minute mark. Okay.
They're preseason, the first timeout switch or something.
What about embarrassing the other country?
What about it?
How many French people do you think are?
I don't know.
No, like what about like
what about like, let's just say it's like 8-1 or something, right? Like you're like embarrassing France at this point.
Well, that's why I said the line
By
a
the
little
second
lower.
period or something. Yeah.
But that's where I'm the fact as a
keep it going,
coach at
so
an
it's like
Olympics.
15-1.
How do you go about that when there is no, like at World Juniors, they're together for a few weeks prior. So there's time to get used to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we had the orientation camp back in August.
You got to meet up with,
We had the Four Nations, it'll be a year ago when the Olympics rolls around. And then you get there and it's let's go. And you got 3 hockey games and then you're right into knockout. And you lose, you're done. Is there a situation where like you then, okay, well, I wanted to see, can I do this? Do I try? Or do you just keep it going? I'm fascinated how John Cooper would handle something like that. Because like right now we'd
How much
expect
do we sell Tukes for?
15, I think they were.
Creamer. Big Uke actually made a point about goals usually matter in tiebreakers.
Yeah, but that's going to be the last game, so we're going to understand where Canada is. And at the same time, if Canada's already won the first 2 games, which I think we're projecting, it won't matter in that sense. Unless you're thinking tiebreakers for top spot.
Oh, true.
That's a good point then. But okay, where's that game taking place?
Well,
2026, Canada plays the French on Feb 15. The other group ends on the 14th. The other group ends on the 15th as well, U.S. Germany.
I can't wait to watch that one.
So Canada plays at 6:40 on the 15th. U.S. plays at 12. So there'll be one game after that will matter. But that is, it's the seeding of first, second. So yeah, I see that. Good point. Good point by Big Uke there.
So would they, within their group, would there be like another game at the same time? Do you have the full schedule, or is that just Team Canada's?
They're all being played in the one place. So they're all staggered.
So
there is no games happening at the exact same time.
That'd be funny. John Cooper just
Except
checking out his phone. Oh, what's the score? Oh, we got to score more goals, guys. Ooh, we can hold back. Yeah, the games.
Oh, no, there is some of the lower games are being played at some other barn.
Well, if the rink's even finished.
That's the main barn.
What is it? They were still. What is he? Yeah.
What?
Dusty's getting fired up.
Yeah,
out
it's
there.
so passionate.
Yeah. Using some strong verbiage. But
Did you watch the Monday Nighter?
I've seen parts of it. I was actually Christmas shopping yesterday.
Oh, really? How was it? Which mall? Southgate?
West Ed.
How was it?
Yeah.
Was it busy?
It was on and off. There were certain stores that were quite busy, but
Can I share a story quickly?
sure.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I really want to talk football, but I went to yesterday was my day off. I went to Costco, that 91st Street one. I haven't been there in ages, eh? And it was wild, like wild. I actually should show you the video. I made a video. I didn't post it, but
It's the worst one. Everyone knows
I know,
that.
I know.
on.
It's the
Come
busiest one in
on.
Western Canada. But I'm toxic, okay? So I went.
So you kind of enjoyed it, yeah.
Legit. You know what? I was testing my anxiety,
I
and it
get
really
so
helps
anxious.
to go there because a couple things actually. So when I got there, the lineup, I got there about 2:00-ish. The lineup, or like after 2, the lineup was all the way to the back of the store where the meats were. Can you believe that?
I can.
Yes. Okay. So I.
I can. I've been there. I shopped there. I go there.
So,
Yes, absolutely. It's like that all the time.
Tell me Costco, that's not like that. I'm kidding.
I've
Continue.
never seen the lineups that bad, and like not in like November
pretty bad.
still. So I was listening to Reed and Jay about 3:00-ish, and I put in the nasty chat, and then Jay advised me to go on the other side, which was smart.
Did you?
Well, no, actually,
Oh.
by the time I was done, it seemed like the key to that was it was all like the parents that were trying to get their grocery shopping done so they go pick up their kids. And it immediately kind of cleared out that line. It was like normal chaos then. But it was so interesting.
Normal chaos.
It's just so organized chaos. Like the Costco shoppers know what those 91st ones are warriors, man. They're like hooping over you, grabbing jars, and like no one's reacting. Nobody cares. No excuse. It's just like they're just so good at it.
They're machines.
The
yeah.
maneuvering of their carts, like they all know what they're doing. Those ones that go there.
It's like a traffic jam, though, sometimes. In the back corner of that one, by the dairy section, where they have all the waters and pops and, toilet paper and stuff, there's always like one of those extra crates that they have of Diet Pepsi or whatever. And you have to like wait and merge, and then you have to go and stop.
Yeah,
like there has to be like
Yeah, it is like
stoplights
that.
on the cart or something. Or the
Yeah.
arms. Well, I guess you can see it over
But
the
even like
scaffolding.
it's
but-
interesting that you say that because the carts were even like going through the shelves near the pharmacy where they're all kind of different, not just straight. And like how like organized all the people were in their lineups. They were like it was like a factory. But anyways,
It was a march, yeah.
I gotta show you the video.
It's a jungle, though, in the clothing section of the Costco, everywhere.
Even just driving in is a mess. To
Oh God, you can't get a parking spot and you can't back out. You have to be strategic about that too.
That's why you just never go to there. It's just not worth it.
Like I'm a toxic. I don't think. Go to the Leduc one. That was
VR
the
says
one.
the Costco's right by my work. I just go to Sherwood Park instead.
Yeah, Sure Park's not bad.
Yeah.
Still busy though, but not as bad. I know the
that one
94th.
is just the worst one.
Don't they have the Costco Business Center that has...
Yeah, it's pretty.
West Edmonton.
Yeah.
It's right. Yeah, it's right here.
But they don't... I mean, what do they sell? Not
It's
coal
so
or-
a
Bulky
business
stuff?
center anyone could go to, but they take away the clothing, they take away all that stuff, the decorations. It's just the food and
that's amazing.
things like that. But then what they have is generally, so they still have the majority of your, like you could just go get the same amount of coffee or whatever, but they have bigger things or for businesses. You could go buy pizza warmers. You can go buy those type of things. You could go buy cash registers.
Yeah, that's
you can
right.
buy a massive drum of pickles type thing. Like
Nice, yeah,
So
I'm
it's
going.
more like it is centered more towards people who are business owners.
Okay.
But anyone could go in there and you could still get like a lot of the same stuff in terms of the food that you would get at any other Costco.
Do you need, like, the gold membership?
No,
or the
it's anyone.
business- Oh,
any
just
Costco member could go into
Okay,
that one.
cool.
And actually, the one over here is adding a gas pumps. It looks like.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
Costco gas is go to.
And then like the return lineup was so wild. Like I
That's
couldn't
the
do
worst
it.
one.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do. I waited in the tire lineup for like 10 minutes, and I was like, I just wanted to leave. And it was like I just wanted to leave. I can't wait in lines. I have no patience. But yeah, I was toxic. I went, and it was like a field trip for me.
I love spending, getting a full cart of stuff, going through, and then getting the hot dog after. They go
Oh my-
quick, though, at the concession.
There's
That's
no
fast.
way I was going in the concession lineup, man. There was like
There's no
children crying. All the tables were taken.
Yep.
It was just
You
the
just get
line
your
was
hot dog and
I
go.
was just like, girl, no, I'm leaving.
Get the hot dog and pop
Got
for
my tire quote.
$1.50.
Wasn't that great?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can imagine, like, working, though, having to be the cash register and ringing all
Oh my
that
god,
through. And
that's
they're
another thing.
so...
The
yeah.
staff is so good, right? Like they're so used to this chaos. And then I had a lady come
Give 'em props.
to me with a beeping machine.
Yeah.
She did the beeps, and I was like, "Oh, look at this!" Oh,
Get you through
got
quicker.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. So shout out.
Love that place.
Did you
As
guys
much as I
watch?
hate it.
Did you? Okay, let's talk about 49ers. Okay, you're the junior producer of
Associate
Hernandez.
junior producer.
What?
Associate junior producer.
Okay, relax. You're the associate junior producer of Hernandez show, and you didn't watch the Sunday night, or yeah, because you were Christmas shopping.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well,
I saw the highlights. I saw what happened. Brock Purdy had
Three
interceptions in the first half, and then Panthers couldn't get anything going at all. Just nothing.
The
It was
thing
terrible.
is,
I'm surprised.
I
49ers
was too,
won that.
because I really thought it'd be a close game. The issue was that the Panthers had a lot of opportunities, but they played really bad offensively yesterday. They just could not score.
Because they had to play a good team. I don't know.
Do you think the 49ers are a good team?
They're a pretty
8-4.
good team.
They're a pretty good team. I think they have the hardest division, no?
They would be 9-2, 8-3, 8-4 is that division, and then the Cards at 3-8.
So they're third in their division.
They're
at
third in
8-4.
the division.
Yeah, some divisions.
It's no AFC North. I could tell you 6-5, 6-5, 3-8, 3-8. Yeah. Thank God it's terrible this year.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Well, it definitely helps your crew out.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, big time.
We just gotta go beat the Steelers now.
Lamar Jackson hasn't been good on.
He's
on my
hurt.
fantasy, though.
He's been getting banged up quite a bit this year. Now
Yeah,
it's toe injury.
He's getting me no fantasy points. I had
like
8.
Me too. Yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna start Sam Darnold over him.
They got the win. That's all
I
that
dropped Sam
matters.
Darnold as my backup, by the
Oh
way.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I
They
just
won.
have
That's all that
terrible
matters.
QBs. Yeah, it's
That's
true.
what it is. They got a short week this week. Probably no Kyle Hamilton against the Bengals. Need to get that victory. But then it's 2 games against the Steelers. They need at least a split.
Well, Joe Burrow's
No T.
coming
Higgins,
back.
no
he's coming
Hendrickson.
back.
Joe Burrow's
Yeah.
supposed to be playing.
Yeah, he is.
Thursday.
He put it on his
Which-
IG.
Which of course he has to come back against the Ravens game. So he goes gets the victory.
And then
type
he'll
thing.
get
You
the
know,
win.
it's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Thanksgiving game. You got to be dramatic. Come on.
Well, it's not that part. It's he's going up against the division rival. So yeah, let's knock them off. Dick. Even though he's in fantasy team.
Doing his job,
Yeah.
being a football player.
They don't need him this
Enjoying his
year.
life.
Like I could use him for fantasy, but they're not
need
making the
him.
playoffs.
Oh.
Why are you playing Joe Burrow? Let him rest for next year.
They
Okay.
should. And they mentioned that would have been the first. Well, will be the first time once he makes his return. That it's the first time he's returned mid-season from
An injury?
the injury report. Yeah.
Man, Ravens,
odd.
though,
He's
they're
always injured.
leaders in the AFC North. They had 5 straight wins. These guys made a comeback.
Yeah, they
Very
had a
exciting.
weak schedule.
I'm so dead inside of me trying to hype up the Ravens. I'm like,
That's true
"Yo!"
though. Like it's outright. Like I said
He's
at the start of the
accepted it,
year
yeah.
that they were going to be bad to start the season, but then they'll make up ground because the schedule's soft.
Yeah.
They get the Bengals this week. They get the Steelers next week. Then they get a stretch which involves, I think it's back-to-back Patriots, Packers. Those are
Okay,
2
the
really
back-
good teams. We're
yeah.
going to see what this Ravens team is made of.
Absolutely.
But I'm not. They beat the Browns. They beat the Bears. They beat the
Bears.
the Jets this past weekend. They beat the Dolphins. They didn't beat anyone and the Vikings on this 5-game stretch. Like it's not something to be like this team's amazing now. When you look at who they beat, I'm just being a realistic Ravens fan. There, they did what they needed to get back at top of the division. Now the real work begins. Finish off the Bengals. At the very least, split with the Steelers. We'll see what for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers should be good to go in a week and a half. Didn't play this past weekend. And then, hopefully they can maybe snag one against the Patriots or the Packers. But if they lose both those, then they have to at least take one. Maybe if not both against the Steelers.
And
but
it'd
it's
almost
still
be luck though at that point. No, like it would be tight if they lost 2 of their last 3 games. You're saying?
If they lose 2 of the last 3, so they beat the like I've done the ESPN playoff machine. If they beat the Steelers once and beat the Bengals this week, it might be good enough looking at the Steelers. Like the Steelers get the Bills this weekend. Bills should win. So when you look at those, like it should be good enough for the Ravens to possibly make the playoffs.
Yeah. Bills' defense is banged up. We'll see.
You're not speaking to the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Bills' defense is banged up.
do that sometimes.
We will see.
We will.
Yeah, I know the Bears are leading the division. I'm not sold on the Bears.
Actually, quickly, Buffalo is minus 700 to make the playoffs and plus 470 to miss the playoffs.
Buffalo.
Yeah, it would take a lot for them to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you just don't know what's going to happen.
They're like the schedule they have the rest of the way. They get the Steelers, they get the Bengals, the Pats, the Browns, the Eagles, the Jets. They're going to beat the Jets. They're going to beat the Browns. They're going to beat the Bengals and the Steelers likely. But they need 3 wins. Of the remaining 6 games, if they get 3 wins, they're making the playoffs.
That's
10-win team gets you in the playoffs. It just
Oh
does.
yeah, yeah. But that's the thing about
missing a
like
Raven.
the NFL that I find it.
Oh, the Ravens
because
get the
it is
Sorry, the Ravens also get the Bengals twice. So of course,
okay.
Joe Burrow's back for both of them.
Joe Burr.
Brr.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, that's all good. Yeah. The thing about the NFL though that I'm been starting to realize is because it is such a condensed schedule, you can pick out frauds a lot easier. Like you brought up the Bears, their record or the teams that they played have not been overly impressive. So they started their season 27-24 loss. The Vikings got stomped against the Lions, beat the Cowboys, beat the Raiders, beat the Commanders, beat the Saints, lost to the Ravens, beat the Bengals 47-42, beat the Giants, beat the Vikes,
They're high
beat the
scoring.
Steelers, and then their Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions.
Very tough schedule down the stretch. I don't know. I think everyone's a fraud in the NFL this year.
Man, this is why it's
Everyone-
so
everyone's a
entertaining.
fraud.
How the Cowboys beating the Eagles, you know? Like, what was that?
21 straight points, right?
Yeah.
They're down, or 24 was it? Yeah, it was 24-21 at the end of the game.
And then they
Steelers
made,
up
yeah.
21. Oh.
Well, that was, I couldn't
Oh,
believe my
boy.
eyes. Yeah. I do want to quickly talk about the Chiefs and the Colts game. As you guys know, I'm a Colts fan.
They're your team.
Yeah, well, I know, like, I think, Maddie, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we were talking about this last week, saying that you thought that if the Colts were to lose this game, that they would be frauds, correct?
This was a
Okay.
game I needed to see them to win to
Okay.
feel like I'm comfortable in them.
Fair. But as I was watching this game, I was thinking this game was way more important for the Chiefs to win than the Colts to win. The Colts, they had their last four offensive possessions didn't even get a touchdown. Daniel Jones was not able to throw the ball more than 20 yards the entire game. Yet the offense has been in the red zone 26 times this season and scored 22 touchdowns. Kansas City, they dropped to 9th. 9th to 10th, even with the win. Yeah, the thing with the Chiefs is, I don't know, they needed to win or else they were just going to be jobbers. Like, I feel like nobody's going to care about them after this. It was just like, whatever. It's time for their downfall. They're washed up. Continue on. So they really needed this win against a good team.
Chiefs dropped the spot because the Steelers dropped out of the playoffs. If there was the Ravens still there, the Chiefs had the season series against the Ravens or beat them, so they stay ahead of them. Right now, the Steelers have the tiebreaker based on win percentage in conference games. So that's what the change was.
Yeah, but they got to, like Andy Reid and Scott Spagnuolo, their
Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah, Spagnuolo. That's right. Their defensive coordinator, genius. That's the reason they won.
They're just holding on. Well, that's what they do, though. Like, any game that I've turned on, seen of the Chiefs this entire season, like, they're not an overly high-scoring team. I mean, they've had a couple games where they push 30, but it's usually in that, like, 20 to 24 range where they get it, but they get the wins, right? That's the thing about football. They don't ask how, they ask how many.
Actually, you're right.
And you could just pull it out, man.
Very good point. Mahomes is now 20-18 where he has trailed 10 or more points. When he's down 10 or more
20 and 18?
points. Yeah.
Trailing 10 or, okay. Comeback is real.
Yeah, comeback is real.
Well, they're the top team in the AFC to win the Super Bowl on Play Alberta.
They are? The Chiefs are still?
They were yesterday.
That's crazy. Crazy talk.
Well, you're outworthy. Like, to begin the season, like, two highly offensive players out of your lineup never helps any team at all.
Where are the
They
Ravens
get
in
it
that?
back.
Pulling it up.
The Ravens.
My phone someday could be a little slow. Football, US, outrights. The Chiefs are the third best odds to win the Super Bowl, plus 990. Colts just after them. The Rams are the favorite. When it comes to the AFC, it was the Ravens are 12 to 1 odds, just slightly above the Bills. The odds have the Ravens higher than the Bills.
Okay.
It is to win. Do they have to win AFC? AFC conference winner. Different though. Colts are the favorite to win the AFC conference. Chiefs second to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Then Broncos, Pats, Bills, Ravens. So they don't think that the Colts would go win a Super Bowl as much as the Chiefs would go win the Super Bowl.
Interesting.
because they know how to win.
They know how to win.
Like
They didn't do it last
it's hard
year.
to doubt a team on even if they're not having a fantastic regular season. A team like that could just turn it on when it really matters.
That's sometimes it's just you know how to win when it matters. And you could look at the Colts game this past weekend, down, but
Yeah.
knew how to win when they needed to. Like if they lost that game, what would have it done to the Chiefs? But they figured it out. They found a way to get it done because they're like, screw this, we got to get going.
I don't know. It was like an overtime on top of that, though. It's kicked up.
There's a lot of overtimes this past weekend.
Yeah. Funny though, Buffalo and the Jags and Buffalo have the same record, 7-4. This looks weird. Both in wild card.
Just quickly, the NHL, the Play Alberta has to reach the playoffs. Maple Leafs, no is minus 179. So they are right now. If you think the Leafs could come back and make the playoffs, it's plus money. What do we have for the Oilers?
The Leafs are
They should make the playoffs.
You can get plus money on it right now.
1-6-0 and away from home this year, and they have 5
no
games remaining
bueno.
on the road trip. But they're missing Matthews.
Who would have thought the Senators would be doing better than them?
They don't have stage of elimination for the Oilers. I want to see what those odds would be.
Stage elimination?
Stage of elimination.
Oh,
how do they get
you lose in
eliminated?
the first round and 6? You mean
Would
like
it
that?
be, well, are they going to miss the playoffs? Are they going to be knocked out in the first round, second round,
Oh.
third round, cup final, win the cup type thing? Where are they going to
that,
be?
yeah.
Where's that change going to be? Tecmo is back.
I noticed Jesse had to come in the nasty chat. To tell
Well,
me to go fix
yeah.
something.
Tecmo's back. Well, I
Well,
got a hot take, guys.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So, Tecmo League, it's fun. It's great. We had a very long break and pause. It
'Cause
was
of a
like
move.
our Olympic. Yeah, it was our moving pause. But we've been here for like since August now. Like
August,
we've been
September,
here.
we're
been
coming
here
up
a
on
while.
4 months through this building.
We're not just moving in, right? And to just have a game today, it's great to see, but at the same time, it's disheartening that it took so long. And I've challenged other people, and nobody's taken me up on any of the games. Now, another thing that has started happening here in the EST offices is Puzzle Bobble. Puzzle Bobble on the Tecmo machine. It's a little game that you can play. Please search it up. It's a fun game. Reed's got me addicted to it. Trev's been playing it. Jay's been playing. I think everybody's been playing that. I, as it stands right now, believe that a Puzzle Bobble league would be better than a Tecmo league.
Well, I disagree on that because you've never actually played in a Tecmo league that went start to finish. I could see that it would be a good league for you guys. I don't know what this game is. I've never played it. But my
think you'd love it.
confession, I haven't played that machine since we moved in.
Wow.
I just
Well,
don't
you've
have
been
time.
doing a lot of work, though.
I don't have time,
I've
and
just been
that's
slacking.
partly why I Tecmo. I just haven't had time to take on a game and get involved with it.
There's a lot that you have to put in. Because Puzzle Bobble, you could complete a game in 5-10 minutes. Like it's first to 5 wins or first to 3, whatever you guys agree upon. And then Tecmo, it'll take 45 minutes to an hour sometimes.
Oh, it
I
depends,
think hour
yeah,
on the
it's
long
closer.
end.
It should be about 40 minutes, 45. And the streaming, actually, I was trying to set that up a few months ago, and the computer doesn't work.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't power on anymore.
Oh, no.
So I don't think we'll have the streaming ability. We'll have to go buy a new
Just
computer
crapped
and
out?
stuff.
Oh,
But I don't really want to deal with that right now.
nope. Well, it's
Yeah.
not at the
Well-
top of the list.
Well, but the CEO said, major issue, Maddie. The Tecmo machine isn't hooked up to the TV. Can you make this a priority after the Hangout? Appreciate it. And I said, well, I can't be connected to the TV because it's further away from the TV. And when I was doing it, I realized there was something else I thought that it couldn't do. And he says, well, let's go get a longer cable. And saying, feel for Amazon's right there, boys.
Yep.
Pay for it. Get it done. You can do
Black
it.
Friday sales.
Yeah, there's so many Black Friday sales that are ongoing like right now.
Yeah, it's awful.
Why do you think I was shopping
overwhelming.
yesterday?
Well, we have Black Friday month now, and it leads into Boxing Week month and all of that. And I'm sorry, get me back to when the deals were only for like 4 days. And
The
I meant-
craze-
You're right.
And you'd get better deals
Yeah,
at the time
you're-
too. Now
oh,
everything
that's
they
like
just
30%.
they raised the price just so they
Yeah.
could lower it on Black
You're right.
Friday. And
You get a 50-inch TV for like 80% off. Like I've seen crazy deals like 10-ish years ago, 10, 12 years ago, it was people lining up in front of the
Good
Walmart or
old
Best
days.
Buy
Yeah.
Superstore.
They'd be
But
on
it
the
would be a
news.
zoo in there though. So I kind of get it. And you know, the businesses want more money to make it seem like the deal is actually better than it might be. Like I was looking at Apple MacBooks yesterday, and I go to the Apple store at Southgate, and they're like, I was asking them, so any Black Friday deals coming up? They're like, no, we don't have deals, but rather than getting the discount on the laptop, you could pay full price and we'll just give you an Apple gift card. I'm like, I don't want to spend more money.
Yeah, that's the Apple, because I got my MacBook on Black Friday as well, and yeah, they'll give you like a $200 gift card that you can buy AirPods or something with.
Yeah,
right?
they don't. Apple doesn't generally do discounts.
Yeah, but
I was
those are
looking.
still good.
iPads right now have $100 off on some of them. And that's
Older
like the
models,
most.
right?
Some of the like 11th gen. I don't know what
Yeah.
the gens are.
Yeah.
But generally, they like even laptops. You might get $50 off.
But even with cell phones,
they don't do that.
Cell phones and all that, it's true though. Like I worked when I was at BCIT, I worked for 2 cell phone carriers, and that was the deals though. The Black Friday deals were real, and the Boxing Days were real. Like if you really want, a good
It's still TVs are still the one. If you want a
Yeah.
TV, these are the times to buy a TV. Now,
yeah.
Boxing Day and Super Bowl.
yeah. Before you're right.
Those
before
are the
Super
3
Bowl.
times that
That's
they
right.
actually TVs are some of the best deals you will get.
But get your shopping ready, boys. None of this shopping on Christmas Eve. Start getting your deals now. Get it out of the
That's
way
right.
so you can
worry
relax.
about the prices and don't worry about getting the proper gift.
No,
Go
I would say,
cheap.
no,
Yeah.
that was the deal.
That's what I'm
Deal
doing.
time is deal time. You get it out of the way.
Exactly,
You
get
can
it
enjoy your
cheap.
December because you're going to be so busy with all the Christmas parties. So this is a fair warning because I think Dusty even went to Christmas Eve or something, and like some of the
You can do
nasties
it.
are like, we're going on Christmas Eve. I'm like, are you guys nuts?
Scotty knows 42 isn't Memory Express like across the street from you guys. It is like a block over from where I'm sitting right now. I think it's just over there. Here's the one thing I've learned over the last like 6 months for some tech, like if you need cables, HDMI cables, Ethernet cables, those things, check Princess Auto.
Ooh.
Straight
Oh, yeah,
up.
You say that.
I got like this massive Ethernet cable that's like 100 feet long for like $6. At Best Buy, that stuff's like $50 or something like that. First, also check Princess Auto. For some reason, they have really good deals on some of those sometimes.
I like
Just
those
throwing
things.
that out there.
They have weird stuff that, I mean, you would go there specifically just to look for. Like Best Buy might have it, but like you said, it'd be pricier or kind of different model. But they have everything, like a bit of.
Princess Auto, it's weird. They have this like
more
little
variety.
electrical spot.
Yeah.
Like electronic spot. Like I got a Bluetooth
Sweet.
speaker for $13 that lasts like 10 hours of
Wow.
playback, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
But get your shopping carts ready and your online carts ready to pull the trigger. Amazon has a lot of good deals on right now.
They do.
Yeah, legit.
was
Like
checking them.
I got a bunch of supplements and all that. Yeah, so the deals are real. I would suggest get it out of the way.
Official drink of the EST Hangout. You don't need a deal on this one because it's just so delicious. It's Finnish long drink, legend of 1952, a drink unlike any other. Sparkly refreshment, real liquor, longdrink.com/Canada is where you can enter your postal code. Find a liquor store establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock. We're almost done.
We are.
A quick shout out. Happy birthday, Amit. It was his 40th birthday this weekend. I met 2 nasties that came up to me. Lovey and Nisha. Nice to meet. Nice. Whatever. It was awesome. I felt so cool. They were so sweet. And shout out to one of my bestest friends who's like my big sister, Karen. The one and only Karen, the nasty that's always out with us. It is San's older sister. It's San who hates me. Karen, happy birthday to you. Can't wait to celebrate you all week. And I got you a present.
Yeah, birthday week. Let's
Yeah.
go.
It is
yeah,
birthday week.
Yeah.
Megadeth coming to Rogers Place. It was just announced.
I saw that. Yeah. I got
21.
excited. And Anthrax and Exodus.
I do know Anthrax. I don't know of Exodus.
Yeah, they're part of the big four. Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Exodus. Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Exodus. Yeah, that's.
We're
I
getting
think
a lot
that's
of
the big
concerts
four.
right now being
Or is it
announced.
Megadeth? I don't know.
I will be on Thursday with Jolene
Latimer.
Latimer. Sorry, Jolene. I'll be on, and I want to talk more football because it's Thanksgiving for the Americans.
Footy.
Yeah, it'll be fun. That's a nice matchup. A lot of good matchups that day.
Giving lots of thanks.
Giving. It's giving.
Oh no.
It's giving thanks.
Oh.
Thanks for listening today.
Giving thanks.
Yeah.
Zach, thank you for coming in early. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that was
You
fun.
even beat me here today. Just
I
in the
did.
parking
Yeah.
lot.
Well, the last time.
Oh, that's fine. I just didn't know if we fully confirmed that you were coming in last time or not. So then I was like, did he? Maybe he didn't think I asked
Yeah.
him. So it's all good. Thank you to everyone for tuning into the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada storage experts. Check them out, sentinel.ca for more information and find a location nearest you for all your storage needs. Coming up, we've got Lock Shop. We've got Two Guys in a Goalie, EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. GCLD's Ulster pre and post game shows tonight, 6 o'clock. The pregame show is Tommy and Benny. They will get you set for Oilers and Stars. That gets going just after 7 o'clock down down at Rogers Place. On behalf of Zach, Jasmine, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in the Hangout here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Lock shop in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here. Joining us today,